Well, hi there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry about this taking a bit of time, and now I don't know why you can't see me. You should be able to see me. But thank you for waiting a bit more than usual. Oh, let's see what I can do here to get the camera working. I've been in a Zoom meeting, you know, and that's because of everything. Yeah. So I'm sorry about this business coming in sometimes. Let's call up CRVT here. Let's see if it works. It's just for me like running in here. Let's see if it picks up there. Hello? I don't know why you can't see me. You should be able to see me. You know, the camera is a bit hidden because of the Zoom thing, but now I think you should be able to see me. Yeah, there we go. So this is really great. And let's see here if we can go get like CRVT on place here. I'm not sure if he hears me. I can't hear him anyway. Let's see if there is. Okay, it looks like it's something weird with his speech again. So I'm trying to get everything to work here. Thank you for waiting for me. Okay, let's see here what he says. Let's go in. We have some great games for you today anyway. I'm trying to just relax a bit here because of everything that happened. It was a bit rushy to just jump. Oh, hi there. Can you hear me?
I still do not hear you.
Do you hear me?
Previously. Hey, can you try to say something?
Yeah, I'm talking.
Oh, it works now.
It works. Good.
Discord, yeah.
Oh, that's really good. So it works now.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, so welcome here. Now we have it on Discord here, and I know Scarves will come online later, so that's very nice. So we will have Scarves in here in a bit as well. So let's see here. We have CRVT here. And if we see what we're going to see today, it's this type of matches. We will have Kurushago versus JD Conan, and then Ariado versus Raz. And as we know, the Ariado, he plays Zerg in this matchup. So I think that it will be all nice. So this is round of 16, Group D.
Oh, that's a sick group.
Yeah. I think I think all of these are really, really good. I think JD Conan will have a hard time though. Or what do you think?
I have never seen him play. I wasn't particularly impressive with Cruiser's PvZ on the free cassette on BWCL.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll have a better matchup against Conan.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it wasn't impressive, but more like unorthodox. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I think anyone can take this group.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in general.
I think Ariado though is maybe a little bit of a favorite.
He's very experienced. Doubt he'll be caught off guard by any weirdness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Russ, from what I know from him, he has a great microcontrol. Kurushago also has good micro and like manpower awareness, unit movement. I don't know anything about GD Conan, but he's a Zerg who is in a group with 3 Protoss players, so I think anyone can take it. It's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, that's and one good thing for him is that he was able to do it like only having one matchup to do it with, so that's quite all right for him. Yeah. Now my parents are here, I believe.
Pappa kommer klockan 9.
Hit?
Imorgon.
Okay. Oh, sorry, that was my mother. That's totally fine. And so today we will start with this group, and after a little bit, Scarfs will come in as well. He is doing something with his girlfriend. I think they were out eating dinner. Everything started to open up in their country, so we are a little bit. We are not really there in Sweden yet, but. And now, maybe I've talked too much, so let's get into the game and let's see what we have. Are you ready, CRVT?
Yep.
Okay, let's go. Oh, it will start with Ariado versus Raz. Are you on your way? I started the game. Oh, thanks for the donation. We got a $2 donation. Thanks a lot for that.
Jeez, this is really weird.
You can't come in?
Yep, you look to me as if you are in app.
Okay. So let's go back then.
Yeah, no idea. What's the game name?
Can you see me now? OP
No.
Rev? OP Rev?
Okay, I'll go there, but...
Oh, there we go. You see me?
I saw you, and you were looking like offline.
Okay.
I saw your name on the channel, and it had this offline icon. And then after a couple of seconds, it refreshed.
Very, very strange.
Please. Okay. Yeah, your friend Weir has entered StarCraft. All right. I still don't see the game though.
Okay, let's.
I cannot follow you into the game, but maybe.
Let's restart here.
Okay, I'm gonna restart as well.
This is very, very good content for you guys.
Yeah. How to join a game.
Yeah, how to join a game.
101.
Okay. I can just tell you guys one thing that's a bit disappointing for today, actually. JD Coonan didn't show up.
Oh.
I just read it on the file, so he didn't show. So we have a no-show there. That's very, very... Yeah, very boring, I must say. And a bit... I hope they punish him in some way. Because that's not how it's supposed to be, that he's not showing up. I'm very sad about that, actually.
That tends to happen in Ghost League, unfortunately, every season. But yeah, just don't do that, people. JD Conan, I think, was a dark horse of the group, and I was gonna cheer for him. So that's unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna rejoin because after I'm gonna relaunch the Battle.net tab because after I just reconnected to the gateway, I just reopened StarCraft. I had 0 people in my friends list. Just my entire friends list disappeared.
Oh, so maybe it was not my bad then. It was something to do with your.
No,
thing.
I mean I literally have 0 friends, and I'm gonna post the screenshot in the chat just for fun. That's how it looks to me.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Just write the game name in the channel and try to join like that.
Are you here now?
Sorry?
Are you here now?
Yeah.
Okay, Masoka Spain, you were the one that donated $2. Thanks so much. You can see now we have only $3 left to Scarf's green screen, so that's very, very nice. So we're almost there, and thanks you a tons for doing that and supporting in every way you guys can. Okay, so let's get into our first game, and that will be on Blue Storm. Let's see if we can join this now.
No. Can you please write the game name somewhere?
Yeah, it's ARG, like always.
Yeah, I don't see it.
You can't come in?
Don't see it.
Ah, shit.
I do not see it. We do not have the game.
Okay. Can you just start a game, whatever game, and I can see if I can join you?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I don't have you as a friend either. Add friend. Let's be
Actually,
friends. Are you at Europe server?
Yeah, I'm at Europe. I created a game.
Are you sure that you're at Europe? Yeah?
Yeah. Due to your network configuration, your connection to other place must be routed via a server, which may add latency.
What is your game?
The usual.
Okay, I can't find you.
Yeah,
no, you're not here.
But you probably do not see it. What is hilarious is that I see my friends list being loaded in real time, one player at a time.
Can you reboot your computer, maybe?
No, I think just start the game and I will watch it through your stream.
Yeah.
Like that.
That's some second delay, but some second of delay. But let's do that then. And you can't join now. Let's try one more time. ARG. This is total bullshit.
Oh, I see it now.
Yo, you see it?
I join. Yes.
Oh, there we go. Oh, you have some crazy lag here.
Yeah, I guess some one of the DNS servers died or something. Because that's unusual. I hope it won't lag in the game. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Yeah, and if you want to complain, please feel free to do that. But do not complain at me. Complain at Blizzard. They are the ones that are idiots, and we all know that, so...
like no one is working on it. Okay. Okay, let's introduce the players.
Yeah. So we have in Zerg player, the blue one, he is Ariado. And he plays against Raz.
And it wasn't random, it was a pick.
Yeah, he picks. And now,
what do you think? Is on Blue Storm against Protoss, what would you rather have? Random, if you were good at it, or Zerg?
I think Zerg is a... I'm not sure. I think this is a very hard map, so I think you need to go with a thing you're familiar with.
Yeah, I just mean it's a really nice early game for Zerg against Protoss on this map, so maybe that's why I repicked Zerg, because he certainly plays PvP and TvP as well, so he usually plays random. But our Protoss player is gonna have some difficulty making a good wall on this map. And we have 9 pull speed from Ariado.
9 pull speed is quite normal at this map, but I like when you go for the 9 pull into macro instead. That's quite good as well.
Yeah, I guess. So if you go for a regular 9 pull, then Protoss can just get 2 cannons and they're fine.
Yeah.
They may need to pull some probes to block if there are a lot of gaps. But with 9 pull speed, the difference is that you need to keep the probes blocking all the gaps all the time. So just 2 cannons won't do it. And obviously there are a lot of gaps on Blue Storm.
Yeah, though I can just say that there was a bit of idling probes and natural in the main of Raz, and we can also see that I don't know why, but Liquid Drone is not really putting his drones in a good spot here. We can see that he's not using it well, so this is very not optimized whatsoever. We can see in the middle part we have 5 drones there, and we can see this all the time. So I don't really agree with that. I think this is a very bad opening for Liquid Drone. Actually, he will have his hatchery coming down now, and that's quite late. Maybe it will be blocked as well. He blocked it with his own links. Okay,
it's not so late. It's a little bit delayed compared to the Nexus.
Yeah, but
so
I think I think that because of the amount of drones he got and everything, I think he is a bit behind here. And we also see a full scout. And when you go for the 9 pool, one of the benefits with a 9 pool is to deny the scout. And now he just let the scout ride in his base.
Yeah, this is a bit interesting. So he decided to kill the probe rather than try for a run by. And because the links were chasing the probe, Raz didn't have any probes blocking the gaps for a while.
Yeah.
So that was necessary, but it looks like Ari isn't planning for any run by. He's actually going for 2 hash layers, so he has a follow-up plan for this map.
Let's see if it will be Lurker or if he will go into Spire Tech.
Yeah, I think both are good.
We can see that he pulled maybe it was a good enough of a probes, but it looks like he have very few probes. Maybe he didn't make them all the time.
Didn't really like it because I think Protoss, the Zerg could, for example, kill the bottom cannon with 8 speed links, just jump on it, kill it.
Yeah.
And then he would have the access to the entire mineral line. Like once he wouldn't deal with it, he would need to make a second cannon and wait for it to finish. So I think we have some missed opportunity here. And I think he could even kill the core probably if he did that.
Okay, we see a Stargate actually, but what we can see is that he's not going for the Muta style, he's going for the Lurker, and maybe this will be a bust, but we can also see that there is a 3rd cannon coming down from Protoss. He's not really taking any risks here, he wants to be safe against everything.
Oh, that's a decent way to go about it, but these cannons are exposed, this is the issue here. Oh, okay, one probe is sneaking in. But there are links blocking there.
Yeah, he will not have any vision.
Yeah, okay, it's drops. So yeah, I was wondering about that. If we would see lurker link in the front or drops. Honestly, I think I would like a lurker link more.
Yeah,
because
me too.
The 2 front cannons are very exposed.
Yeah, and there is a lot of there is a bit economic also to go for the drop. It costs a lot of money to go for that, so maybe that's why we don't see that.
Honestly, even some things like making 30 links would be very dangerous. Instead of going clear, because usually processors get 3 cannons against 9 pump speed when they are blind, because they don't know if there is a ton of links coming in. But usually those cannons are behind the wall, not in front of it.
Yeah, that's true. And we see actually one more cannon coming down, so 4 cannons. I don't think he can bust that.
And a cannon
really.
in the main as well. So I think Raz is reading it correctly, and
but he didn't
saw the second guess and the layers and the Hydra, so he should know what's coming.
The only problem for him is that he didn't see the Overlord upstairs.
He's looking for it.
Yeah, but he was over there before and he didn't see it. Let's see if he sees it this time, and he will.
He should see the lurkers.
He see it.
Yeah.
That's very, very painful for Ariado.
Honestly, at this point, I want to see a cancel. He doesn't have any overlords nearby. He's a cancel, I guess, immediate speed.
He didn't cancel it.
Yeah, but he will not be able to use it for a long time. Okay, so do not use that lurker. Okay, good. Well, one problem that Ras has is that he has a robo. I like it. And he will have +1. And he's pretty much entirely covered with cannons. But one cannon doesn't actually protect you from lurker drops.
I think he's over cannoned a bit maybe, because we see that he is on one gate still. He have 2 Zealots. That's the only attacking units he got. So he will be very late. But he's making robotic support base, so it will be Reavers coming out.
He got about 20 probes total. So if you make a Nexus at a decent timing and make probes not non-stop, then by 8 minutes you have 56. Our first player was on 36. Obviously part of that was because late Nexus against 9 speed, 3rd cannon, 4th cannon, 5th cannon. But instead of probes he has a decent tech.
Yep.
But this is giving Ariado opportunity to recover, to catch up.
We saw one Overlord fall here. He's hunting them. 2 Says are very, very low in health.
Yes, but he's not making more Corsairs.
Okay, let's see. He is getting the Reaver just to bust out with the Lurker, but the problem for him is that he doesn't have anything to follow it up with.
Yeah, so it would have to be pretty much a pure Harris Reaver. Generally, actually Blue Storm is a map where we, for the first time, pretty much saw the Reaver Speedlord Corsair style. It was, mostly it's because there is a very long rush distance for example, Dragoons, and a lot of, taking uphill or through small choke.
Yeah.
So Bisu was doing a lot of just messing Corsairs, having zero speed and speed shuttle finish with 2 Reavers and just go. So it's quite strong on this map, and maybe we'll see something similar. But we are getting Templar attack.
Okay, now we see him trying to drop some Lurkers, but he went back with it. Still no Corsairs fallen, but only 2 Overlords fallen.
Yeah, but there are, so Rise is going for a DT drop, but there are no Overlords in the main at all. But we have Overlord speed, I believe.
This is DT and Reaver drop, actually.
Yeah, and I think Ariado has enough to defend, but will he be in position and will he not sit? So, does this link see the drop count?
Yes, he saw it. He's right over it, so he will. But where's the reaction? He saw it, but there is no reaction whatsoever. Oh no, he didn't pay attention. He double drops him. Reaver in the main, DT in the net. This is horrible for him. He doesn't know that there's a double drop. Let's see. The DT is
doing work. Yep.
3 kills.
Such an easy race.
4.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 6 kills on the DT. That's enormous amount of damage.
That's. I guess it's honestly it's not terrible. Like it paid for itself, but it didn't yield the Zork an extreme advantage. It's as you can see, the working count is still pretty close, and supply, and so is supply. Basically, this.
I think his Reaver drop didn't do as much as it could. Okay, let's go. Now it's a Storm drop. Now it's a Storm Storm Reaver drop.
I think it may be even a push, or it may be a push at the same time as a drop. Okay, Ariado has a lot of idle drones. It makes me wonder if the replays. Okay, never mind, they moved, but he has still 5 of them between the nature and. Okay, alright, he sent all of them. So he actually had a lot of drones, but a lot of them weren't mining. So only now his economy will be kicking in. But yes, here's what I wanted to see from Ariado. It's a Mutalisk switch.
Okay,
we're getting Air Armor and Scourge.
And we can actually see that Ariado is going for 3 chambers actually. He's spending so much money on upgrades right now.
But he does need an army. Oh, he actually may get away with it because the Protoss hate taking a third base.
Yeah, I think
And
this
because
is...
of that,
We know Ariado loves drones. He's at 47 drones now, and he had been droning a bit, and I think there have been a lot of spaces for Protoss to do something, but he's just taking it slow and easy.
Instead, yeah. So the window is closing, the window to do something. Ariado is making a lot of Hydras, his upgrades will kick in, and we only have +1 attack, and we are not starting +2. And Ariado is getting Carapace and Link upgrades. So
and also,
as long as switch would be very good.
And also, there is only one observer in this army, and if he picks that off, which he can do with a lot of Hydras and Scourge, it will be very, very hard to go up here and kill the Lurker. Let's see if he targets it or not.
The front. Oh, the single observer is in the front, but Ariado doesn't target it.
No.
I wish my games were going like that. When my observer steps like that in the front, the Hydras just bounce on it.
Okay,
that
we saw that.
Good engagement for us.
Very good that he killed the shuttle, but right now Ariado is... Where is his units actually? He doesn't have an army. He overdroned a bit maybe.
No, he just ate a lot of storm and didn't fight with the entire army. So there are Hydras killing one river in the back, so that's doing decently, and we are still on one observer, so like all Ari needs to do is kill this observer and he will have more time.
He's not doing it, he's just attacking, but this attack's starting to
only
go
one
fine.
storm is left, so I think Protoss is trading very well, but the issue that Protoss has is there are no reinforcements whatsoever, so this army, it may not get entirely cleaned up, but the gas units are mostly dead.
I think that he macro slipped a bit at home, and you can see that it's actually very, very bad placement of the gateways. We can see a lot of probes stuck. We can see that there is 2 dragoons stuck, but still it was really hard to get out of there, so very interesting.
It's not a ladder map, so yeah. Oh, and he has 2 on gas on the natural. That is not ideal. Or in this matchup, because his third base is a mineral only as well.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. He's trying to attack again, but right now there is no temper with this army, but we have a Reaver and an Archon.
Oh, okay, Ariado is starting to mass links. And for the splash damage we have a Reaver and an Archon, but the army is on +1. And Ariado starts +2 carapace before Russ starts +2 armor.
But
so
what we need...
have 1 attack and 2 armor.
The big problem though is the amount... Sorry, the big problem is the amount of hatcheries that we see from Ariado. He's very low on hatch. He needs to be a bit more. Now we see a 6 hatch coming in, 7.
Yeah.
But he should be like a 9 now, when especially if he's going for the mass ling. He really needs to have more.
Oh well, he's starting Queen's Nest. He's getting some Sunkens to secure his bases. Could use a transfer to the 4th base. But overall, I think it's going to be pretty difficult for us. We are maybe in for a long game because he just doesn't have a good way to kill Zolings anymore, and he won't have for any long time. He needs like 4 gas to go for like a large amount of Archons or Templars or Reavers. But for now he will have to rely on a lot of Zealots.
Yeah, but the upgrades from Ariado is crazy good.
Yeah, Protoss may think that he will have a +2 attack timing, but he won't. The armor will finish faster.
Yeah. But right now there is a huge army from the Protoss. We have 3 storms almost and a Reaver. So I think he could.
Oh, I like this. He's taking a 5th base immediately, and the Zolings may deny it, but I like that he's going for pretty much a split.
Yeah.
I don't think he has a timing to kill Ariado.
We see a small drop from Ariado, but there's only 2 Hydras. Yeah, what's he doing dropping 2 Hydras?
And as soon as Adrenaline finishes, there will be a constant threat of dropping into the wide open main.
Oh, a nice storm drop. killing a bunch of drones there. But maybe the shuttle will go down, but it won't. The shuttle
How does
is
it
saved.
not die?
Because Scourges are the worst units in the game. They are so
faster
stupid.
than a slow shuttle.
Yeah.
They're certainly faster than a slow shuttle. How did that happen?
Yeah, Scourges are stupid. They just decided this time to not be aggressive or something.
I guess they are decelerating, so you probably need to click past the shuttle and then click on the shuttle.
Yeah.
When you press it by. Okay, so they're playing base denial, each of them, but I mean the current situation favors Protoss.
Yeah, he's almost limit here. Okay, but
this is a good flank. This army may be trapped, and there is still only one observer.
Oh, but there's so many storms.
Watch those zealots die. Just watch these zealots
die. Oh, he needs to flee here.
He escaped with a significant amount of units.
Yeah, but he was at 125, and now he's down to 155. This was a huge loss for him, though.
Yeah, actually, just what we can. Oh, he has misread robotics at his natural. There are 3 observers there. Oh no, he would win that fight, and they were so close. This is so sad. Yeah. But yeah, what I wanted to say was what we can take away from that situation is if you see a hatchery morphing, you probably don't want to send your entire army there.
One more storm drop. But only 2 drones died there.
Yeah, right now Ariado is quite defended. His main is wide open, however.
Yeah, but it's very hard to attack in that small choke.
Oh, Rez needs to transfer his probes. Oh, he's finally doing it. His 4 wasn't mining very well.
4 zealots coming right into the main. Let's see if he can deny some upgrades. I think he should go for the chambers, but he doesn't. He goes for...
It's too late to go for the spawning pool.
Oh, what's he doing? I think he should have just attacked right into the evolution chambers.
Yeah, maybe
always go for the... It's very good to go for the upgrades and the heavy buildings. A spawning pool can be rebuilt quite fast, so I don't really like that choice for him. He has a defiler mount to go for. He has evolution chambers. Yeah.
We have greater spire incoming, and there are already music disposition. So Ariado
big drop coming in from Ariado. Let's see here what he will do with that. There's this 6 overlord of a drop here.
It's quite difficult to get your base back into get your army back into the main base on this map for the Protoss player.
So we just see the Protoss player going for it himself, but
I don't think this is going to work. Ariado is ready. He was building these sunkens and lurkers all game long.
Yeah, but there's only 1 sunken in. Oh, 2 sunken. Sorry.
He can have guardians for defense. He has a greater spire.
Yeah, but
guess
no
we need
mutas.
to make more mutas. There were some mutas. I'm not sure where they are right now. But yeah, this army is just roaming. He is picking good trades, but this is not what you want to do when your gateways are dying.
Everything just picks apart for him here. He needs to respond to this, but he doesn't get his units back. Actually, they are stuck in some way.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think.
Is this replay broken? Yes, it is.
No, I think.
How much money do they have on your base, on your stream?
Okay, he may kill this.
Res is at 2,500, Ariado 2,000. This is broken.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
Oh, how much money does Ariado have in your stream?
Oh, it's the same amount. It's just Russ has the money because his gateways are dying, so he cannot spend it.
Yeah, but they are not making units.
I see units wired up into gateways.
Now it's 2,600 money, 3,000 money for both of them. It's broken.
Guess, yeah, it's probably broken at this point.
Sorry about that. Let's go back to like 18 minutes. I hate Blizzard. I just hate Blizzard.
I hope I will be able to join this game quickly.
I just hate Blizzard so much. This is freaking unbelievable, actually, that we are not able to watch one game. Shit, so bad. I'm so disappointed.
It almost certainly was broken.
Yeah, it was. Was it broken for you as well?
Yeah. I thought it was just Raz not being able to spend his money because he didn't have production facilities, but I mean, Ariado obviously could. And it started floating for him as well. So that was unfortunate.
Let's go
18
for... Let's see here. If we go for 18, the drop has not been... Let's go for 18 here. Okay, let's try it from here maybe.
Yep. Let's see.
Okay.
I hope it's not the repo itself. Oh yeah, those units seem to be moving.
Let's get into the game for you guys again. Here we go. Okay. Now everything seems more normal, but I'm not sure.
I didn't get to the point where it started breaking yet.
Yeah, I can just tell you now, because I need to tell you that we can't curse anymore. I know you're not the big cursor here, but we can't. They just put it in. How long should that be for? I don't know. When they put a non-curse for us, how long should it be for?
Okay, so Alex, can we curse like once per broken replay?
Yeah.
Just for morale.
But I think I already did it for this, so 10 minutes. Okay, it says 10 minutes. Okay, so no cursing for 10 minutes.
Okay, so
That's
we have this drop lining up.
Okay, let's see. It looks like it's broken again. I hope not.
No, it doesn't look like that yet.
Oh, it does.
The units
This is the replay.
Well, we still have the drop and the attack going on, and the macro is starting to slip for both players.
Yeah,
And
big slip. Okay, and now Ariado is... oh, but now we made units, so maybe it's not broken.
now I think it will go back to piling up later, but we'll see.
Oh, they say maybe it wasn't broken then.
I mean, it's possible that it wasn't broken. I'm checking the hotkeys, so the hotkeys in the replay are Raz, and he has 5 gateways on the hotkeys, and those gates are producing. So maybe he's just very busy with controlling his army.
Okay, but yeah. I don't know, man.
I guess let's try to watch it for like 5 minutes, and maybe they will spend all the money, but I'm not.
Yeah, now I can see him making 2 hydras here, so I have no idea.
I don't think that having 20 larvae and making 2 hydras is giving us much hope.
Okay. Oh, it looks broken this time. But maybe it's not then.
I agree with Sarex. Well, the units are moving more or less as if it wasn't broken, but the production is not there. Yes, Zerk isn't making any units whatsoever, and I cannot believe it.
Let's wait for it a bit then. I don't know. I can just say, if this replay is not broken, it's not the best. It's not the best for these players.
It has to be broken. There is no way.
Yeah,
it isn't.
And it's a replay that is broken then.
Yeah.
Sorry about this game. Oh, this is very, very bad.
Yeah, it's completely broken.
Yeah, now I okay.
And it was quite a good game. I wanted to see it develop. This is unfortunate.
Okay, let's see if I can get the... Now we can say fuck, he says. Okay. Okay, let's do this. I get in here and I try to speak to someone here.
Okay, I can get the replay from
Yeah, let's see if I
the
can...
other player.
Yeah, let's see if I can get someone to help me here. I try to speak with them. Okay, let's try here. Okay, let's ask the chat here. Do you want me to just go for the next game, or do you want me to get this replay so we can see the whole game? Is Ariado here or something? Let's see if we can get him here. Ariado. No, I don't have him. Liquid Drone. Let's see here. Yeah, they want us to rewatch the broken replay. So let's see here if we can get someone.
Yeah, let's rewatch.
Oh, I got in contact with Liquid Drone. Okay, so maybe this will go here.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, this is good. I got in contact with Liquid Drone and let's see if he can send it to me.
It would be a highlight of Blizzard if the second replay was also broken.
Okay. Let's see if this works. I really hope it will. I would be very, very happy if it works. Okay, let's see here if this works better. Oh, that was good that he was online so fast that we could get into this again here. So sorry, cast, but you should know it's not really my fault here. We have actually seen replays been broken in the Pro League as well, so let's see if it works this time.
Yep. One day there should be a cast where you take a shot each time a replay is broken or someone cannot join the game.
Yeah.
I think that would make it more fun.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's try here then, ladies and gentlemen. But we need to have like a cast then on like a Friday or something. And
Yeah,
the cast would be a lot of things. We just have a lot of things where we should have like some rules when we are drinking and stuff.
Yep. Alright, so
Let's see if this is better. Okay, maybe they need to go into my Discord and tell the rules for that if they want to see that. And I'm not a heavy drinker, but maybe a small shot. We can't take like a 6 centiliters or something. Maybe 3 centiliters for every, or maybe a sip for everything they put up there. If that's yeah.
I usually don't drink at all, but I'm willing to be a crazy drunk person on the stream just for one night. So
Okay, let's see. It looks good now, though.
Yep. I hope it wasn't this pose that desynced it.
Yeah, when they started to write
Alright.
something there. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, that's usually a pose.
No, look at this. Now the money starts to rise for them again.
Well, Ari is loading units in Thor, so who knows?
This looks suspicious. Yeah.
Yeah, this might be the same actually.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Please no. Yeah, we have 3 larvae everywhere.
Yep. This is broken.
Yep.
Okay, we did our best. Okay,
Wait.
now he spent the money.
6 hydras. 6 hydras. Maybe it's not broken.
It is.
But maybe like some orders were registered and the others weren't.
Oh,
And
freakishly.
usually it's kind of Zerling.
Oh, he's broken.
2 more hydras. 3.
Yeah, this is the same he did last time. This is over.
Let's give it a minute.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you fast forward. Okay, yeah.
Okay, ladies and
That's quite a lot
gentlemen,
of minerals. I
we're
think
so
it's
sorry. This was broken too, the one I got.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, I think that I don't know who won. Let's ask Liquid Drone.
Let's see.
I need to ask him who won the game. This is very, very good. Start with the stream. I feel lousy when shit like this happens. Now it's gone 10 minutes. Okay, Raz won the game.
All right.
Okay, let's see here if we get into the next game. Let's hope
So
that
Raz
is
won the
not
game after
broken.
that drop. That's impressive. I would like to see how that happened, but unfortunately.
Okay, Liquid Drone says it was a pretty long and close one where we both were kinda broke at the end. I never managed to establish 12.
Oh, that one that was denied, I guess 2 times on the stream. Okay.
Okay, so then we know it was more of a split map situation and he never re-established it. So let's get into the next game, ladies and gentlemen. And I really hope this is not broke. If it's broke, I will be very, very disappointed. So
All right.
please not be broke. So this game will be on Tau Cross.
Hey, can you show the game on the screen?
Yeah. I just put the score and everything there. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. In the right position, we have in brown color or in red color. Let's go for that. Instead, we have Liquid Drone, and in the bottom, in blue, we have Raz leading 1-0.
Okay, this is another interesting map. So obviously it's one of the most balanced maps in history of professional scene, but it's an old map. The strategies have changed quite a bit since then.
Yeah, but the best game ever played is on this map. And that's the it's Flash versus Jadon.
Yeah.
That game, that game is it's amazing. They did everything in that game. It's like really, really good. And what's interesting on this map, if you do the right wall, Bonnie told me this, you only need one sealer in the wall to hold it. So
yep, but it's how to put it. It's hard to make enough cannons to protect your buildings.
Yes.
Here.
Yeah.
And if you do get them, they do not protect your natural mineral line whatsoever. So there's quite some distance between the mineral line and the passage.
Yeah, we see an overpool at the start here for Liquid Drone, so not the riskiest play and not the most economic one. A middle ground play.
Yeah, Gateway First is kind of interesting on this map. Honestly, I wanted to see the mini-like Zealot First with no scout, actually, but because the rush distance is huge. The rush distance natural to natural is huge, but natural to main is even higher. But there is also the benefit of having only one Zealot wall, so you can be either quite aggressive or defensive and very greedy.
What's happening right now from Raz is quite ambitious, actually, to just walk out with one Zealot like that, standing in the middle of the ground. 6 links are streaming across the map, and this can be scary for him. And I think that if there were more links instead of him droning up, I think he could have got some problem, but instead we see him droning up.
There are more links, but yeah, it's actually a lot of links.
Oh, more links are coming now, sorry. Oh, he's just running by here with 6 links, and there is nothing to hold this. He needs to put... Oh, there we go with the forge.
Before the wall completes, he may get in, and he does.
And he will not go for the Zealot.
I'm not sure. This can go south for either player very quickly.
Okay,
so one thing I can tell is that Ariado is not a micro or multitasking oriented player, so it is entirely possible that our 2v2 player that writes on his micro, Raz, is going to clear these links without taking too much damage, and Ari made a lot of links.
And we see a lot more links though from Ariado just streaming across the map.
Only 4, and he's making more drones, and there is it's actually 6.
Yes, 6 more. He could actually pick off the Zealot here, but he's not. Okay, he can still pressure.
This looks like a hold by Raz, because the links in main are dying. Now actually they kill the Zealot, so he may kill a lot of probes here.
Oh, a lot of probes going down here, but the last drill was quite nice. But oh no, it wasn't, because there was so few.
It's critical damage. It's critical damage. I think Raz needs to...
Raz is at 11 probes right now, and this is GG almost.
He needs to do equivalent damage with the Zealot counterattack, but I don't think Ariado will let it happen.
No, there's only 2 Zealots right now, so I think he can just...
4.
But he should not... he should stop with the Ling production in his
now there's 4 Zealots, and pretty much the Zealot counterattack is the only way that Raz can come back. But so I actually like that he's making enough Zolings.
Yeah, I just saw 2. Sorry, there is, as you said, it's 4.
Yeah, there's gonna be 5 Zealot move out.
I think that he is totally fine. He can just remake some links. Yes, we can see a lot of links coming by here.
Yeah, no link speed, but I mean he's extremely ahead. So the turning point was when the 6 Zealots attacked the gateway at the natural, and there was 1 Zealot blocking the wall. So he sent out of 3 Zealots in the main, he sent 2 to the natural.
Oh, but this micro wasn't the best in the start, but right now it's really bad for Protoss. He's really stuck here.
There's just too much Zork.
Okay, he's just...
trapped, but usually when you do this 5 Zealot attack, you want like a probe scouting a bit forward to see how many links, where they are. But he doesn't have probes to afford that. So...
And we see the cybernetics core is not even close to be finished. So what will happen is that I think the Hydra will just
just kill him.
Yeah, just obliterate him. I think he can just... Oh, one Sealer is coming in though. And doing some damage, killing one drone, killing maybe two, but it's not enough.
Good stutter step attacking by the Zealot, but yeah, I mean, he'll get a decently good trade. He certainly paid for himself, but the gap is extremely wide.
Okay, we actually see that he skips totally the Ser counts. He knows that maybe it will not be any Hydralimutus from him, so... Oh no... Do you see they talked about stuff here again?
Maybe it will break again, yeah.
I hope it won't break.
Yeah, I kinda like the decision to go for 4-gate Zealot, mostly because it's too late to start a Stargate.
Yes.
And you're extremely behind. You might as well gamble on a blind counter, because you certainly cannot do a middle-of-the-road build that will defend everything.
I would actually like him to try to sneak a probe out and hide a base somewhere for the late gameplay.
I don't think he can survive the Hydras in the front while taking a base.
No, I mean
Maybe
for later. I mean for later. Just sneak it out to have it out and try to do it if he holds.
Yeah, but
I didn't mean to try start it up now, but... Okay, we actually see him going up to 6 hatch now. He is at 39 drones. Liquid.
He has enough drones.
Yeah, Ariado likes drones. He really likes to get up to 50 or something quite early in the game, but sometimes...
He's going for the kill this time.
Yeah, I've seen him punished for this sometimes though. When you're over drones.
The problem with what Raz is doing is it's good against 3H Hydra, for example, but you cannot fight... It's decent against 4H Hydra, but you cannot even fight 5H Hydra production. No. And because he has no cannons, no temporal archives incoming, he has no... Basically, he's banking that his army will be enough to fight the Hydras, but it won't, because there is 6H Hydra production.
But I don't know what he could have done. Maybe that's the problem for him. He didn't have much of a choice.
Yeah.
Okay, right now we see the Forge going down, and that's very bad. He needed that +1 to have something
going for him. He needed
going for
5 cannons.
Oh, that was a GG.
5 cannons would just delay the inevitable.
Yeah.
Yeah, against that you pretty much need like 6 cannons if you have late storm, and he didn't have any storm. So.
Actually, what you can do in that type of position is to try to get a Reaver out as fast as possible, try to hold it with that, and then go for some drop harassment to come back in the game, but I don't know if that's...
The problem is that actually one Reaver doesn't hold Hydra very well. I mean, in those numbers.
Yeah. Of course, but I'm just trying to get something going, like have like some... things to say that I'm not sure what he could have done to win, but I think that could have been something to do anyway, to have a chance. Okay, so the next map will be Powerbomb. Let's have a look at that before we move on. So this is Powerbomb. It's a free play map, and as we can see here is so I think this is a pick then of our player, the Protoss player, and we can actually see that Zerg is way favored in this matchup, so I don't really know why he picks it. If we look at now we look at it, sorry. I was just looking at it. Here we can see it, and it's actually 43 win for... Oh, sorry, I'm wrong. I'm at the other way. Sorry, it's 43% win for the Zerg, so it's a 57% for the Protoss. So this is Protoss favored. Sorry, we have 33 games winning for Protoss. But the problem with all of these stats is that this is BSL stats, I believe, and a lot of BSL Protoss are like Bonnet and stuff like that. But I'm not totally sure that this is BSL stat, but I think it is. So here we go. What do you think about this map for Protoss?
I think that Zerg is advantage on this map, but I also think that it requires like specific types of play, and foreign Zerg players don't really do that.
Yeah.
For example, the few times I played on other against high Korean players, like 500 plus, or what I often saw was minimal Hydra and sunken defense
Yeah.
after 3 hedge layer into 7 hedge Hydra. So like 7 hedge, not 5 hedge Hydra, not 6 hedge Hydra, but 7 hedge. And that's because there is a very close middle only base that you can easily defend early game while making a lot of drones. And the main has 10 middle patches, and the third is also fairly open, so you can, when the Protoss tries to take it third, you can overwhelm it with mass Hydra later.
Yep.
Also, there is a unique feature on this map, and it's the infested command center in the middle.
Okay.
And if you ever use infested Terrans against Protoss, you will have a very, very good time.
Yeah, but this time, yeah, do you think, can you infest that as a Zerg?
Yes, and I think Ariado is like the person most likely to try it.
Okay, let's really hope that he will be doing that.
Yeah,
that
I
would
hope
be...
we see some infested Terrans.
Oh, let's hope. Oh, that would be fantastic if we saw that. That would really bite Raz ass if he picked this map, and he will get infested.
Yes, it can get long enough to that point, but like I hope it does, because there is actually only one counter against infested Terrans in Protoss Arsenal, and that's Dark Archon with the Maelstrom.
But if you infest a command set, you can just lift it off, right?
Yes, and you can land it and make infested Terrans.
Yeah, you know, everyone here right now wants that to happen, I believe.
Yeah, I think infested Terrans one-shot Zealots, and they also have like crazy movement speed and enough hit points to where just Dragoons don't kill them.
Oh shit.
Before the explosion. So...
Oh shit. I never used infested Terrans like in a serious game.
Yeah, I mean, against Terran, everything shoots at the infested Terrans, so it's not very useful, but Protoss actually just cannot kill them fast enough.
Yeah. Oh, Ariado is here, so, and he knows everything about the infested Terrans, so welcome to the stream, Ariado. Yeah.
Okay, but we have a one-base strategy from Raz. I think he came in prepared.
Oh, and then to point out, as we saw, pointed out even in the Goose Solar Pro League, there is 10 mineral patches here. Yep. So this is okay. We see an 11 expand from Ariado or Liquid Growth.
It's a build order advantage for him. It should have enough. Zerg is fast enough to deal with the Zealots and enough larva.
It's a 2-gate actually.
Yeah, I guess we won't be seeing any queens. That's unfortunate.
Oh, well, let's hope that this is a long game. Don't give up hope quite yet. I think there can still be a long game. Yeah, but what's really important here is we don't see the gas right away from Liquid Rose. He's not rushing it anyway. He's not rushing up to the Queen's nest. He's taking it slow.
Against Zerg.
Yeah.
Ariado is a random player, and if you roll random as Zerg, you will see quite a lot of 2-gate from the Protoss. Ariado knows how the Protoss plays in this situation. He knows how to play against it.
Yeah.
Ariado is one of the worst players to play one base PvZ against, because he probably knows about it more than you do.
Yeah. Have you played him a bit, Ariado?
Yes, but against random I just do silly stuff like 1-gate at the Natural or 12 Nexus or something crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the drone sees the Zealots moving out and slowing them down a bit.
Yeah,
and
8
Sunken and 8 Zerglings.
Oh, does it need the Sunken really? Maybe it's just for security, but
he's not screwing around. You don't really need them against 10-12, and if the Protoss doesn't pull any probes. But the thing is, if you completely stop it, then you have a lot of room to maneuver. Like, he has enough of an advantage to get one sunken and just enjoy the economic advantage anyway.
Okay, we see the follow-up actually is he's getting the Nexus here at 25. So interesting follow-up.
Well, he has enough zealots to make like a zealot wall soon. After these 2 new zealots finish, he'll be able to just make a zealot wall. But the downside is that he kind of surrenders map control, so the Zerg can take a turn base if he chooses to. And also the attack is extremely late. So late that you basically want to get like blind cannons.
Yeah.
In the main.
Oh no, look at this run by. Oh, this is so bad. But
he's quite lucky that his 2 zealots just finished and got
oh
in
yeah,
position.
very
Now
lucky. But maybe he can pick off the. No, he can't. He needs to go away there. 1 ling, 2 lings. 2 lings died there for nothing.
I mean, it's fine. I think for Ariado that could be way worse. But if those 2 zealots were a little bit later, it would be a complete disaster.
Okay, Ariado is actually really producing a lot of lings here.
Yeah, I think he may try to break the front. Or maybe it's just in case the zealots do move out.
This is almost an all-in.
Yeah. I don't like that Ares does not keep vision on the zealots, like with the link.
No.
You really need to know where they are. You usually expect them to stay home and protect from run-bys, but as you can see,
and now the Zealot saw this. Oh, Ariado's just losing almost losing a bunch more. Yeah. No, he didn't. This is
he's
the thing that
into droning, and yeah, this is not ideal. He is actually ahead in economy, but his army is not very useful, like the zonings for the future.
When I play against 2-gate, this is what's really hard, because sometimes you see that they just keep on making the zealots, as we don't see him do now, and sometimes they don't, and you always need to keep track on if you are going for more lings, or if you... Yeah. But do you see my point here? It's very hard for the Zerg, if they don't see exactly how many zealots there is, to know how to manage drones and
yes, that's true, but I mean the zealots, what the Zerg has for them is that the travel time for zealot is very long. So usually if you, for example, if you scout a certain number of zealots coming from the middle of the map, you can reactively produce enough zerglings to hold them off. But the entire travel distance is rather large. But the weak point of what Raz is doing is late tech. As you can see, he's making blind cannons. This is good.
Yeah.
But it still doesn't mean that he will have a good time against Mutas, for example.
True.
He still needs, he needs to make Dragoons right now. Actually, Jinjin has a translated guide from Stork on this exact build. Where you open with Zealots and make a wall. As a natural, take a Nexus, and you make a Stargate and these blind cannons, but he makes 2 Dragoons right now with this time, and I think that not having them may be the end for our Protoss player. Yeah,
there's a lot of Mutas coming out right now.
Yeah.
But no Carapace upgrade going.
The issue is that in the usual game, you have when, for example, a 3-hash Muta hits your base, you have 3 Corsairs and a 4th finishing, or already 4 Corsairs. But we have 1 and a 2nd ordering, and so this one may get caught.
Okay.
So just 1 cannon, you need 2 Dragoons right now.
And he needs cannons as well. Not only 1 cannon. The 6 Mutas will kill this cannon quite hard, and then he can just put the Scourge outside the Stargate and killing that off as well.
The only thing the Protoss has going from him... Yeah, never mind, nothing. Yep, just make the Dragoons, you have to. So...
Okay, so that is actually quite a fast last game there for him. And our player Ariado is going for the winners match versus Kurushago. So let's get into that, and we can just see the tree here. And as we know before, that sadly JD Coonan didn't show up whatsoever, so very, very disappointing that he didn't show. So yeah, I'm not sure what to say. I hope he will get banned from the next time we have this. I'm not sure how they do that, but I really hope that he will be banned. This is not an okay thing to do when you have a commitment to a lot of players and stuff. But I'm not sure what will happen. Maybe it was something really, really critical happening, but I really hope that they do something against this. As we can see then, that we have Kurushago versus Ariado, and the winner of that will go into the not round of 16 as it says there, but in the round of 8. Sorry about me not fixing that. As you can see, I'm copy pasting a bit here. You can see that I'm doing this myself with the small squares and stuff. I'm trying to do the best of it, but just to have a good tree there. And this is not best of 1, it's best of 3. And then we'll have Rats versus the loser of Kurushago versus Ariado. So this is what we have right now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let's get into our next game, maybe. Not maybe, we will. No matter what you guys think about it. And let's get the Santa in here. I can just show you this picture. It's a nice picture, actually. So I will show it to you. This was a Christmas picture that I saw this Christmas. You know, I'm a bit of a believer, not a bit, but I'm actually going to be a pastor. And you can see here, this is actually Santa going down on his knees for the little Christ on Christmas. So I really enjoy that. And right now we uses that picture for our lovely player CRVT. So that's, now you see what it's on there. Let's get into our next game. All the atheists just left us now, you know. That he just left the stream now when I saw when I showed that picture.
No, it's a nice picture.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, are you coming in? It's Tau Cross.
All right.
And it's Ariado versus Kurushago. Let's just put that up there. Kurushago. Okay, and this is a best of 3, as we have done before. So, but it will be quite a short stream, no matter what, because of the dropout from JD Coonan. So let's get into our next game for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. And it will be the same map again as we just saw. One map that I really, really enjoy. And if we will have the show match between CRVT versus Medinho that we all want, I can just tell you that this map will be one of them.
I hate this map against Terror.
Why?
I can already imagine the tanks sieging my natural from the cliff.
Yeah, but you can use a Reaver.
I don't use Reavers.
Never?
I can. I hate them. Yeah.
Push.
All right.
Really?
Yeah.
I know what you can do. You can use scouts. The best map in
it probably would work out better for me than the Reavers.
Oh, but you need to learn that. Okay, let's introduce our players instead of talking about this. We have in green, we have Liquid Drone, and in red we have Kurushago, the Protoss player. And actually, I think we were watching Kurushago this Sunday, wasn't we? No, Monday, in BVCL.
Yeah. He had some very aggressive PUZ.
Yeah, and he lost twice, didn't he? Kurushago?
It was 2-1.
Oh, it was 2-1, okay.
Last one too, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we once again have an overpull from Ariado, same as last series on this map.
But the difference here is that we have a Forge expand from Kurushago, so it will not be the gateway first.
Yeah, can you pylon block this choke between the main and the
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I guess that is why we're going for the pull first. And that probe is in position.
That's so good because he's just waiting to do that.
But the drone was high. The drone was hidden all along.
Yeah, that's happens a lot.
Oh, I don't think that the probe saw it because he started the cannon before the Nexus.
Yeah, but maybe he could have started the Nexus first, but versus Overpool, it's a bit of a risk. Yeah, maybe.
I mean, that hatchery timing was guaranteed Overpool, so it wasn't a risk.
Okay, it looks like Ariado is taking another natural. Oh no. Now he's coming back, he's not doing that.
Oh, you can also cannon rush the third base. Like you can also drop siege tanks there, so this map is one of those maps.
Where can you drop a siege tank there?
No, I mean where the probe is hidden, yeah.
Oh yeah, but that's just okay. But you can attack there with Zealots.
I mean you can put the mines between, like everywhere there between the mirrors. It's just hard to reach those things. Not as bad as on the cliff, obviously, but
it's quite hard for the Terran to take a third, so.
Yeah, it is. So you stay on 2 base and just drop them all the time.
I think.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just means the cannons that protect the mineral lines don't reach those things.
Yeah.
And just a small number of units that don't deal with them. But yeah, on the game, so we have what looks like a 3-hatch layer coming in from Ariado.
Quite.
No layer yet.
Quite late though, if he's going for a lap.
Yeah,
this extract was a bit too late.
He didn't send the drones to mine immediately, so it may be like 15 seconds later.
So I really think that it's better if he goes for. Yes, let's see. Yeah, it's a Hydroden. He just killed it and got the Hydroden, and I actually like this. He doesn't even need to kill him with it. He can just poke a bit with it.
We know that Kurushago loves his +1 and Zealots, but he cannot protect the Forge with this wall. So if he tries for that, it might be a bit difficult for him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing here. Oh, he's going for a Goon actually to try to just poke out and
kill this Overlord, I think.
Yeah,
but
I think so too.
Hide in time. I mean, he's also getting a Stargate. The one thing he has going for him is that he didn't start the second gas yet. So if he goes for like Citadel and 2 more gateways, that would be like that without +1 there's the speed lot opening.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting a second gate. I think he's going for that. That is quite a good opening to play against 3H Hydra. You can have the Corsair to see how many Hydras the Zerg is producing, and you have a very quick Zealot speed. So if the Zerg wants to transition to drone, you can push out very fast and make a minimal amount of cannons.
This is actually a 975.
Yeah, but the gateway and the forge are so exposed, and that first cannon is very vulnerable to sniping.
Yeah. Okay, he's attacking the Overlord directly instead of scouting. He doesn't know that there is Hydras.
He needs to start cannons now because
he doesn't know it's Hydras.
Yeah, Hydras cross the map faster than cannons produce. So
he can just pick this off.
Some time, but
if Ariado goes right now, it's over.
Yeah, you need to scout with your Corsair, especially when you don't have any other scouting information and you didn't know if it was Slayer or not. If you don't scout, you need to make blind cannons.
Oh, now he's making the cannons, but it's too late.
It's too late. He's dead. It's like you need godlike probe pool and micro, but he doesn't even have that many probes in the natural to drill with. Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Okay, the cannon falls, of course.
And now the Zealots need to come through the small passage.
He can't get in.
Going down.
The Zealot just dies. He should just back off, not attack here. And there is only one cannon. There's only one cannon.
Yeah.
Okay, I think he can't do it here now. He just to pick off the gate and forge.
It depends on if the props leave. Props left, just go for it.
No. Oh no, man. Oh, now he's really dead. GG.
Yeah, but even if he kept the props there and lost the gateway and the forge, he would still be pretty dead.
Yeah, but
right now it's like immediately over.
Yeah, I think he could have survived though with getting some DTs and stuff.
He didn't have started, he didn't mind his second guess, like he was going for Zealots and weapons upgrade. Okay, just send the Corsair across to scout for Hydras on the road.
Yeah, that was...
If you are completely blind, you probably also need the blind second cannon.
That was not neat at all, actually. That didn't look great for him.
I think he needed the second cannon because the first one was very exposed.
Yeah, and he needed to scout as fast as possible. That was the biggest thing.
I mean, like a 5-minute second cannon, not like 5:40. So
no, exactly.
Before he even scouts the Hydras, he probably needed to start it.
And the cannon there, the second cannon, was very weirdly placed.
I mean, that cannon was alright, but what can you do?
Okay, let's watch the next map we have. It will be Polypoid, actually. And as we can see there, Protoss is actually ahead in that map too. And that is Zerg is on 46 here, so Polypoid will be the next map. Can you speak a bit on Polypoid?
Polypoid, well, it's generally a map that often goes long in this matchup. Protoss generally wants to take a quick fourth after the third because the third base is amino only, it has only 6 patches.
Yeah.
And for the Zork, they can take it as their fourth and defend it with Stunkins and Lurkers against an 8-gate pressure. And like the other passage is small and goes into a wide arc. And finally the passage into the third base is a ramp. So it's hard to close the game early on this map, unless you do something completely crazy.
Yeah, and there is a lot of possibilities to put Lurkers on the high grounds and stuff. To hold.
Yeah, drops as well.
Yeah, and I know Larva actually on this map I've seen him take the other natural because if you take the other natural you can almost always have the, if you for example have the 11 o'clock as your main base, then you take the natural of the 1 o'clock, then you also will have the 12 o'clock for free, so you can actually have a quite easy hold on a lot of bases there. So
I think Larva on this map has like a very large percentage of his games turn into a split map fight against like Dark Archon mind control. So this map plays towards that in this matchup.
Okay, let's go into the next game then. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be Ariado versus Kurushago on game 2 in this series. And if Ariado wins this, it will be all over for him and he will go to the next round. So let's see if we can do that or not. And let's introduce our players. We have in the bottom right position, we have Kurushago playing in blue. And in the bottom left, we have Liquid Drone, aka Ariado, in red.
Yep. Do you know, we talked a lot about how this is a map that goes long in this matchup.
Yeah.
But one of the players is Kurushago, and I expect some sort of 2-base aggression from him.
Yeah, let's see if he will try to go for like a 2-gate or something this game. But the problem for him is that he will be scouted immediately. And what we talked about before, that you can take another natural and have a nice time. If you have this type of position where you are like beside each other, it's not really the same as a cross position. Okay, we actually see the 10 gate coming in for Kurushago.
Yeah, he doesn't take the opportunity to scout for the Overlord, so he will scout Zork last. So let's see if Ariado stops his Overlord over the cliff.
Yep.
Then he will know what Kurushago is doing, but Kurushago will have no information.
We have an 11. Hatchery.
And he 11 pool.
Oh, and a 10. No,
it is a 11 pool. It might have been a 12 hatch, but
it was 11 hatch, and then he made an extra.
Yeah.
Okay, he doesn't see the Overlord.
He doesn't see the Overlord.
But I think
it
was a bit of a mistake, though, to make the extra drone here. The reason you do the 11 hatch is to get the faster pool.
Well, luckily for him, it's a 10 gate and not a 9 gate. I think.
Yeah. Still, though, I don't really like that.
To delay the Zealot.
Yeah.
He's moving out with one drone.
Yeah,
it may be for a hatchery, but he needs to spend money on them, so this is to delay the Zealot.
Okay.
Doesn't quite happen, but he does some damage
sneak shots. But look at the Zerglings now. They're halfway done. Why? Oh, I really don't like this strategy, because now he needs to make a drone pool. Okay, it's a good one, but still this costs a lot of money, actually. And let's see if he can get a drone. If he gets a drone, it was all worth it.
And I think that
this
did the economic damage that
this was worth it.
Yeah, but this is very risky by the Protoss. Just sending this second Zealot out is risky, very risky. Especially, I mean, it's not a bad idea when you have one Zealot in the main, so you like pressure both points. But when your first Zealot dies like that,
but he have a second Zealot and in the natural.
Yeah, so there was quite a long wait before Ariado sent his Zerglings across. Yeah. So I think Kurushago will get away with this.
Oh
no, yeah. This is like should have just sat behind the wall. Moving out with the Zealots was greedy.
Okay, now it's more of an all-in. Look at the amount of links streaming across the map, and its speed and everything.
Well, he killed the Zealot, so Kurushago won't know what's coming. I think a lot of it will depend on when he will start the cannon and if the Zealots will move out. So we have the cannon quite fast, and
he lets them in.
Get in again. And slippery Zerglings. Oh, now he will draw out the two Zealots, and the reinforcing links may do damage. No, we have drones behind, so it's not an all-win. But the speed finished.
Oh, and now we see the Spire.
And yeah, I think the Protoss is dead because he's not mining his main gas, and the Stargate was delayed an incredible amount of time for the openings.
It won't be a Stargate because it's going into the Citadel instead.
I think we all know how this ends.
Yes. With Mutas just streaming across the map killing him.
Unfortunately, like, you know how Zealots sometimes get like infinite range?
Yeah.
I mean, not range, but the range bug. It's not actually infinite, but... So, I'm afraid they still don't hit air.
All the links are dead now anyway, but...
He didn't take a third base, he can just make Sunkens for the base race.
Yeah.
So
and he actually...
I have a feeling...
He knows everything that happens because of the Overlord on the on this side here, so he actually
His
sees the
toughness goes
citadel. Oh no.
Yeah. There are not too many drones to defend the natural, but yeah.
But
If
now,
he makes...
yeah, now we see the mutas coming in here. It will be like 6 mutas soon. Okay,
Yeah.
5 zealots, but 1
There is
sunken.
another Zorlings, and he cannot pressure herd because there is no herd.
And he will try
And
to
this
do
is
it.
where you're very support. Like, you never want to go for zealot speed aggression against 2 base Zerg when you are on the 2 bases.
Yeah,
There's just no point.
the weird, he didn't go for the speed. He doesn't even started to upgrade it yet.
Oh, he actually rushed the archives, so maybe he wanted to go for like an Archon or DTs or something.
An Archon
Not
will
sure.
actually save him now, and I think that's what he's trying to do. But it's too late. It's too late. He will
He
try
was
to do.
extremely thrown off at the beginning. I guess maybe he tried to freestyle it, but he was just too behind.
Yeah, and now he can just pick this off.
He may even catch the Templars because the gateways are in the natural and in the main.
Yes.
Yeah, he can just kill the cannon, there will be no aircon. There was a desperate attack
GG.
on the natural. Yeah.
Very, very speedy game there. He just
Yeah.
killed him right
2
off.
times. The Zerglings barely got in.
It's like
Really.
every time I see Ariado play, it's so weird because you see him play and you think like he can't really win that, and then he just does weird stuff and it just works for him every single time. It's so crazy. So let's get into it and see here. It's so weird to look at Ariado play actually. You can see his strategies. He had low drone count. I didn't think he could get in with the.
He would be in a quite difficult position if the first 2 zealots just sat in the wall and didn't come out, because I don't think he could kill the gateway before the cannon finished.
It's very, very very, very strange to just see what happened there with him getting in and just do that. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we will get into our last series for this evening, and as you can see, there is not enough money left to get Scarf's his green screen, so if you want to put in some cash there, we have only $3 left for doing that. And if you haven't followed this stream, please feel free to do it. We had 1 follow today actually. It was Wilhelm Man First. So thank you, Wilhelm, for following. But let's do it. If you want to follow, let's do it. And as you can hear, Siavita had an idea. It will of course not be on BSL time, but he had an idea that we will do a stream where we take a shot for like different stuff happening, like the replay broke and stuff like that. Okay, explain the green screen scarves. Okay, it's like this. I have a green screen besides me here that makes me be able to put myself in the game and stuff. And what will happen is that if we will get $25, I will buy a green screen for Scarfs. He's my co-caster when Ciaviti is not my co-caster. I'm trying to get a small little team, so and he got his webcam, so I will send him a green screen so he can put that on his chair, and we will do interesting stuff with us, like hanging around down here in the game and stuff like that. So that's what we're gonna do it for, to buy him one. Every money that goes into the stream, I never take in anything out for myself. I bought a mouse, I bought a green screen, I bought a all you need is $3 because we already got 22, so it's 3 more to get the total amount of 25. So all the money that goes into this stream, it's for stuff. So I bought like graphic card and stuff, but that's taking forever to get. So I'm trying to get things. Oh, Best Siri will fix that. He says thanks a lot for that. So I use it for prize money and stuff like that. So, okay. Now, let's stop with all the commercial stuffs. CRVT is always so quiet when I do the commercials. I think it make him a bit unpleasant. So, let's get into the next game instead.
Oh no! I just took the time to reply for work.
Yeah. I'm just kidding with you.
Multitasking like a Protoss.
Yeah, I'm just kidding with you, man. Oh, so the map here is Blindside. Let's talk about Blindside a bit here. And let's leave the talk about Blindside to Mr. CRVT. He knows everything about Blindside. Are you there?
Kidding me? I'm here, and I don't like the map. Okay, but I don't like any non-standard map. Alright, so this map has a huge rush distance, extremely huge, like you probably could defend with the 11 Nexus 11 Forge against the 9 pole. It may happen, like incredibly huge rush distance. There's also somewhat easy to take third. Oh, actually not the easiest, but the passages are fairly small, so lurkers, sunkens, walls for the Zerg, and storm and cannons for the Protoss are incredibly strong. It's hard to attack your opponent. So this map plays more into somewhat lurking contained situation for the Zerg. There are small passages and the high ground on them, so it can be, if the Zerg controls the high ground, it can be very difficult for the Protoss to move out. But this is PvP, right? I don't think either of them race picks in this matchup.
No, it's a PvP. And
yeah. So for PvP, this is an even crazier map actually. Sorry, I ranted about PvC. Still in mindset in that matchup. Okay, so for PvP here, it's still an extremely long rush distance, so early pressure doesn't work as well unless you proxy. It's a two-player map, so you can proxy. Like you can proxy the bases in the middle, for example. Gateways there. So it's fairly common to see proxies on this map. But if not, then the mates are fairly vulnerable to drops. There is lack of vision in the middle, so Gun River fights can swing extremely crazy just because someone gets the first volley or ambushes from the darkness. So you need to keep your observers alive and in position.
Yeah.
There is also still this high ground that allows you to defend your natural, but it isn't that big, so you cannot put too many units there. So like base river dragoon timings can break that. And you can also put that pressure on these ridges and go into the main. So, like these builds, pressure on this just favors, I think, positional play. It doesn't favor early aggression much, but it rewards solid positional play and map control.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my take on the PvP map.
Okay, so thank you for that, and let's get into the game, ladies and gentlemen. It will be Blindside.
Do you know what can really blindside people?
No?
Proxy gateways in your main.
Yeah, but I don't think we will see that here. But let's see if we will. Okay, we have in 12 o'clock we have Raz in the green color, and we have in the 6 o'clock we have the player Kurushago, or Cruza, that's his name is here.
And they both made a 7th probe and it stays at home, so no proxies.
Yeah, and on this map, because what you said about the rush distance, I haven't seen a lot of 2 gates and a lot of proxies here. I think.
Oh no, you can proxy gates there. Here it's solid because it's a 2-player map and there are plenty of proxy locations.
Yeah, but it's still quite far. Still, it's far to go to proxy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if both players skip this out.
Yeah. I think totally you should skip that. And actually, I've seen a lot of players actually skip range for a bit as well to just go into the robotics faster. I'm not sure about that, but I've seen it a bit on like when the pros play this map. I've seen them just go for quite fast robotics.
Okay, we have rather forward gateway from Cruiser.
Okay, and we actually see Raz scouting for the in base.
Yes, that's what I like to see.
Yeah, he's a bit afraid about that because you can actually put gateways in there. So
yep.
That's very interesting. Okay. Oh, thank you for the donation for $3, and now we have the green screen, and I will order it after this game. So let's see what we'll save up for next time. But the green screen will come very handy here. So I hope Skars will be happy.
So Kurushago is not scouting, and it looks like he's gonna skip the Zealot. He can still order it. Yeah, he's gonna order Zealot. So he went for a pylon into Zealot.
But why are they making zealots?
Okay, so one reason is to deal with this manor pylon.
Yeah, of course. But if you but you can handle it in different ways. You can just I've seen a lot of people, they just put the one pylon just above the nexus.
Yeah.
And
it
that's
messes up the mining a bit.
No, not if you put it straight under, because it's very good if you go to the corners when you mine.
Okay. Yeah. But still there are two gaps, and that is not the only issue. For example, if your opponent has made a zealot, or like opened a zealot, even on such a big map, then what can happen is your dragoon can get pylon prisoned. And you can kind of get your dragoon out if you put like a probe in between the prison, but it's like...
It was a console, right?
Yeah. Sorry?
It was a console on the pylon?
On the... no, it finished. Wait, it was a cancel.
Yeah, and we also saw a console from Green. He was starting... Raz was starting to make a citadel, and then the drone probe just got in, and he canceled that, so...
Yeah.
But Cruza is... Look at Cruza here. Way ahead. He's at two more probes. And
he actually cut probes for the Zealot.
Yeah, this is...
I think that Raz didn't really plan his citadel well, because I mean it got delayed by the pylon. So he made the citadel and he cut extra probes to do that.
Yeah, so it's two... Oh, this is a 3 gate from Cruza. And we actually saw... I think we saw DeWalt going with like Bonnie for someone at this, trying to go for the 3 gate pressure, and it didn't work because of what we talked about before. That
Raz is in trouble.
Yeah.
Yes, he's going for this gate. I mean, it kind of depends on what his follow-up will be, like a rob or 2 more gates. But the issue is, you see that Raz has 400, 500 gas. So normally when you do this, you take probes off of gas, like 2 probes for a while. So he's going 3 gate, but this means that his gas is completely useless.
Yeah.
So, and the thing is that this high ground, it's fairly forward, so he cannot actually protect it. Like the build he's doing, it is relying on he would be fighting at a disadvantage for a little bit until the gateways produce extra units. So he cannot actually do that and stand on that high ground with the units he has.
No. And now...
And Cruiser...
I think
he was hiding the extra goons, but nothing to hide them from.
Yeah, Cruiser can just attack. We see no poking or anything. I think that a lot of people... a lot of people, they just go for a bit of a poke to see what's happening. But he didn't do anything here, so he just blindly played here.
And he doesn't have the money to order the third dragoon because he's making a probe and he has 600 gas. So he's dead.
I
it's going
think
to be
so too.
almost
We can
impossible
see
to recover.
7 goons. It will be 7 against 6 maybe, but then 2 more are
Yeah.
coming. Let's see if
Let's say
he. It's not.
First, the 2 are not in position, and in
Oh,
general,
yeah.
7 beats 6 very hard in this matchup.
Yeah. Of course. Oh, but
Yeah,
look
but-
at this, and the probes coming from.
Oh, his Zeo didn't die, and it's dealing
This
damage,
is-
so
This is good
it may
for
still
Raz.
not be enough. It's a solid micro,
Oh.
solid defense. I think he's holding. Incredible
Yeah.
defense. Incredible defense by Raz.
Oh, very good, and he didn't lose that many probes either. This was amazing.
Yeah, that Zealot survived with like 1 hit and he started doing significant damage, and
Yes.
the probe pool and the Zealot forced the goons to move forward, losing the DPS, and then the probe surrounded the goons, so it was an incredible hold.
Okay, and he's trying to go again here. That's very risky play. Oh, but he's targeting the weak ones, but losing too much.
They have same production. It's over. It's over. It's done. There is no recovery. Well, yeah, I think there's just he may try again, and he'll see that his opponent has more units, and it's not gonna happen with defender advantage.
Yeah. Juggernaut, I can just tell you, please have a bit of politer tone in the chat, please, or you will get a small timeout. Okay, so we have a GG there. Okay, very fast game actually that we got there because of how we did that. It was...
Yep.
Yeah, I thought he could have won there if he didn't go so deep in there. He didn't need to get in too deep in.
Focus the goons, like the frontal goons, not try to hug them.
Yeah, I think he could have just taken it a bit of a better angle and not just deeply smashed into it. I don't know why he tried to do that. And the next map we will have is Eclipse. So before we get into the game, let's look at the map Eclipse and have the best one speak about it. So talk a bit about Eclipse, PvP Eclipse.
Okay, so once again, 2-player map, fairly large rush distance, but not as large on the previous map, and it is a very interesting map in this matchup, in the sense that you can proxy, you can play standard. I think the build we saw in the last game started to be used heavily around the time this map came out, and in part because of this map. So this 3-gate Dragoon Nexus into 3-gate. Well, actually Overwatch would be the map, not Eclipse. Okay, so there are 2 big passages in the middle, so there's can be some counter-attack play. Occupying these high grounds is quite strong. There can be some base race scenarios going on in the mid-game. Overall, this map kind of favors taking your expansion somewhat fast, but from there it can develop in many ways.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see.
Let's get into our next game then, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, are you there? Yes?
Yes.
I have no idea what the Nightbot just told EA Rob. He just said, what an interesting hype. Both us stop spamming. Stop spamming emotes. I don't know. This is not Chobo League. This is Goose League. As you can see, if you read Juggernaut, the game says Group D in Goose League. I have no idea who you are, but you are starting to annoy me quite a bit here. So yeah, I'm not sure what's up with you actually. Very annoying.
Doesn't take anything from anyone. All right, let's introduce our players.
Yeah. So let's go for this then. We have Raz in the top right position in the dark green, and we have in the pink Kurushago. And the leader here is Raz with 1-0, so if he wins, it's all over.
Very nice defense from him last game. I still don't like the extra gas. He could afford the 7th goon and like have a build order advantage. But I mean, he compensated for that very well with the probe control.
Yeah. But I think if he hadn't got in deep, he couldn't go for the probes from that angle.
I mean, at that point, you kind of retreat and start like focusing the probes if you want to be. I mean, if you retreat a bit far enough and the probes come far enough, then you can kill the probes. And while it was a fast nexus, that build cuts probes to make the gateways, and then it's not a non-stop production for the goons. So if you have a lot of probes not mining, you actually cannot afford the 3 gateway production.
Yeah.
So like the engagement can continue.
And it takes quite a long time to get in there. So, okay, Otto Wars, thank you for the follow. And as what we can say is that Kurushago is in the game now, so maybe he, so that's very nice if he can comment if he wants to about the first game. If you have something to say about that, what was your plan there? Okay, let's see what Kurushago is doing. We can see they're both going for a Zealot here.
Yes, but once again we have Kurushago going for still Zealot into Pylon. It's just a faster Zealot because he didn't scout. So unlike the last game, this time we got a Zealot before the Pylon.
Okay.
So the Dragoon will be faster.
We see Raz going for 2 gate. And we see Kurushago going for 1 gate.
Okay, so this is quite rare and an interesting build. I want to see where Raz takes it. Like over the last few months I've encountered this opening, the 2 gateway Dragoon without range, I think only once from a Korean player.
Yeah.
So maybe there is some meta build going on that I'm not aware of. But it may be quite strong.
I haven't seen it either.
Okay, so one thing to point out that Raz has a probe staying alive in Kurushago's main for a very long time. And that is important because the build that Raz is doing is weak to Dark Templar.
Yeah.
You make more dragoons, you delay the robo. But like he kept it alive like 30 extra seconds. The second dragoon is almost out. So he can
directly we see
no risk of DTs.
I think this will be a 3 gate again. No, 2 gate.
It could be.
And I think it was a bit of a turn rate here in this matchup because we have a South American player. So
right. So yeah, it's a 3 gate, and because you can see that Kurushago is cutting gas mining.
Yeah.
So overall, and yeah, we have a standard 4 goons into robotics. I guess it's 3 goons because of the zealot. So yeah, so Raz is opening fairly standard. This situation is a bit tricky. So overall, if both players play perfectly, then the opening favors Raz because he has enough dragoons not to die to a 3 gate, and he has a faster robotics. But what can easily happen is if he pressures and Kurushago hides his dragoons well, he could potentially flank or ambush the goons from Raz.
Yeah.
And it's hard to retreat in this matchup.
But there's a bit of a timing here. He needs to attack before the Reaver comes out. Let's see. Oh, but it's not Reavers, it's Observatorium.
No, Kurushago is playing it really smart. He's hiding these dragoons. He wants to flank and just smash this army.
But there's equal amount of units?
Yeah, but he doesn't actually have enough yet, so he probably... Well, he's winning the time for his gateways to produce, but he cannot lose too many units.
Oh, but...
Trades a zealot for a dragoon and...
good micro.
They get stuck. This is not good. This is not good.
Let's see here. Quite even.
No. Okay, if the...
The Zealot is out.
Right.
Oh, I
Res
think
should
that
know
Res,
it's a free gate now.
I must say, Res could have done a much better job there.
Yeah.
Because the first attack, he got one more goon in the first attack.
Yeah.
But I don't know what he did. A bit of a mess of
I
it.
think he didn't expect the reinforcements. Basically, those reinforcements are only possible when doing a 3-gate. So he wouldn't assume that those were coming. So he overstayed his welcome a bit. So I don't think he should be going up on the high ground in this situation. What happened was Res cut some probes for non-stop Dragoon production, and that means he has enough to hold his natural against the 3-gate until the river comes out. But as played, he will have a bit of a hard time. Okay, he came out, never mind. But he also delayed a couple goons a bit, so maybe Kurushago will go with 10 Dragoons and Res needs to either go up or make an arc. He needs an arc.
If he attacks here, this will be very bad for Res. Look at Kurushago here, just moving in.
The river is almost out, so I don't think that Res will die, but he'll bleed the units.
He's bleeding up so many units.
Yeah.
I think he could have maybe.
It's good for Kurushago. He has more workers, he has a Nexus, and Res is...
Yes. Now we can jump on the river. No, it doesn't.
This river, okay, so there is a trick here. If you put a bit your goons more a bit down left from the ramp as a containing protest, the river will not shoot from this ramp on this map. Like the Scarab AI, I think. When like the goons stand to the right of the river will shoot on them, but it doesn't shoot towards the left. So
that river really poked his head in front there, and I think he could have just died
on it. Yeah. But honestly, if Res made an arc of 7 Dragoons and he ordered 8 and 9, but he only ordered an 8, he cut 1 goon, he would have enough time for the river to come out and not take these losses.
But now he's in.
Played now,
he is very down.
I think that I guess he'll get the river, so he could win more time by defending on the high grounds. But at this point, he doesn't even need to. He has the river.
Can I ask you something? I know I'm not a Protoss player and everything, but for me to go for a support bay as Kurusha, I would rather go for a Citadel.
No, you need the support bay.
Okay.
Or like you need either support bay or 5 gateway Dragoon to survive this attack.
Okay, yeah.
He could use even a battery, but he sniped so many goons that he doesn't need one, and he has a very good both positions on Eclipse have very good defensive setups. So the goons can shoot from the high ground as well. There's a large arc. He's just winning time.
Yeah.
And
but those attacks
too far in.
Those attacks from the river did a lot of damage into the mineral ground here.
Cruiser stepped forward a bit too soon. He needed to wait for the rivers and dragoons to step a bit more forward so he could jump on them.
Yeah. Good micro though from Raz, but now everything falls apart for him.
Yeah, this is over. Raz was the all-in with this attack, and he needed to micro his heart out to actually have a chance to win this.
But there is a lot of goons here actually, and now he needs to take his...
Yeah, but it's double river.
Yeah.
The natural mined for too long for Kurushago. Honestly, Kurushago has quite impressive PvP, so...
Why doesn't Raz go for the Nexus?
Because
it's 4 gates.
I think Raz probably didn't make any probes in 5 minutes.
No, he doesn't. He goes for 4 gates instead.
I mean, if you don't make any probes for 5 minutes when your opponent made the Nexus and defended it,
yeah.
What do? You have to, like, at this point it's just too late to try to double expand to catch up.
Yeah.
So, what do you do?
I think maybe.
I think he would.
Can't you play like defensive?
No, it's
defensive
then
style.
your opponent just takes the map, for example, and contains you. If you get contained in PvP hard enough, it's kind of similar to TVT. You just cannot break out ever.
Yeah,
Like you can
look
win
at the
huge
amount.
cannons there.
The amount of goons just dying here.
I think Reyes would surrender already if in the first engagement Cruiser didn't step forward with goons and didn't lose a lot of goons. So like here, Reyes had a significant goon advantage for a while.
Yeah.
So he probably decided to try to make a second attack.
Okay,
so
look at this.
With a shuttle.
He's moving the reavers without a shuttle.
Yeah, but he's still rallying one, so he just has one more attack in him. If that doesn't win the game, then it's over.
I actually saw this in PVC. That's something you could try. I saw that in PVC. It was Free that played, and he made, I think it was Free anyway, he made double robotics with reavers, and then he made a Dragoon Zealot reaver, but he didn't use shuttles. He just
walked around, yeah.
Yeah, he just walked around. It was amazing. He was so close to win against, let's see, Suma, but he didn't in the end. But it was very impressive. I like that build a lot.
I would like for Cruiser to make a bigger arc. So he, as you can see, the units are fairly clumped. There is more room on the right and on the top.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. Oh, he cut Reaver production. He's still on one Reaver.
Oh, but.
He has
but
too much.
Raz can't lose his Reaver. Raz losing his Reavers?
No, he has too much.
GG.
Too much.
Oh, but I think a lot came down to the Reaver micro there. That wasn't the best Reaver micro for...
he was extremely ahead even before that. Like, you're not supposed to contain your opponent up the ramp.
Of course.
Like, Reaver timing against 3 gate as a follow-up can kind of happen, but... if you open 2 gates before Robo and then you lose like 3 to 4 goons for free, it's really hard. He had a chance if he microed perfectly.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen.
Okay, so the last map for the evening, actually, ladies and gentlemen, will be the Polypoid again. So we talked about a little bit about Polypoid, but that was from the perspective of PVC. So let's talk about just a small amount of Polypoid talk before we get into the next game, ladies and gentlemen. This will be PvP Polypoid.
Cross positions is fairly a large rush distance for this map because of those obstacles in the center. So that's not so good on cross maps. Decent like early game, I mean in vertical or horizontal close spots. But overall, this map, there is some positional imbalance here with those high grounds and the angle from which you can drop into the opponent's main. So you need to see like the locations that the players spawn in. It's very much possible that someone will have an advantage. But other than that, it's a fairly standard map for PvP.
Yeah. So what do you think about a 2-gate here on Polypoid?
If you get cross spots, it's really bad. Otherwise, it's decent.
Yeah.
But so far in every game both players made a zealot. Obviously it was a 2-player map both times, so maybe we'll see something different this time. And it also depends on which latency the players were on. So maybe someone will decide to just get some zealot damage in.
Yeah.
On high turn rate, but we will see. Zealots can be good, can be very bad. Like crossbots is you get there is like a second dragoon out when you get there with 3 zealots, so not ideal.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this will be the last game for the evening. Rush and Kurushago both have 1-1 here. Ariado is already through, and for some reason JD Conan didn't show. Maybe he got something really important, or maybe he's just lousy. We are not sure. Let's hope it was something important. But if not, I hope he will get banned for like BSL 13. But let's hope it was something important and he didn't do anything lazy. Okay, so let's get into the last game for the evening. And as we heard, this crossbone here, then you have a huge distance. So we have Down in the right we have Kurushago, and top left we have Raz.
Yeah, so assuming neither player goes for to get odds, I won't be surprised at builds such as DT opening or once again a 1 gate with Dragoon Nexus.
Yeah.
So just huge distance.
And here you can skip the seal out, but they doesn't like to do it, as we have seen. They like to do the seal out.
From what I heard, I'm not sure about that, I didn't test it, but I heard that bottom right on this map mines like 10% more than others.
10%
so
more?
That could, yeah, up to 10%, I'm not sure.
Oh, that's crazy amount if that's true.
Yeah.
10% more? Oh, that can't be right, can it? Oh.
I mean, I heard it from, I think, Ionzorg, so he probably knows what he's talking about.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, hi, Eternum.
Right side Imba, Eternum said. But it's not as Imba if you put the probes as he done. Look at this. 3 probes. Oh, this is not.
That actually is decent because they okay, it's a decent.
Now it's.
I mean, they don't need to move too much to get to the middle.
Yeah, but I mean that you should always put them on one single, and then you should try to do that, right?
I mean, they are mining on each mineral, so.
Yeah, now, but for a long time. If you click at the last one, next to last one, there's like 100.
We have a 2 gate from Raz, and it's cross positions.
Yeah, that's
actually Cruiser is quite good at defending it. So I'm telling that as someone who does 2 gate a lot. This is not looking good for us.
Are you not winning versus these 2 persons?
Yeah, I'm about 50-50 with Raz, and Cruiser usually beats me.
Okay.
PvP is my worst matchup by far.
Yeah, you told me that you were like 200 or 300 MMR below in PvP than you are in the other matchups.
Yeah, micro is difficult. Alright, so let's see if the Manor Pylons gets off. So that could like add some hope to the 2 gate. But yeah, we can see that we already have 2 probes on gas. So not going to overmine gas.
Okay.
Delaying the Manor Pylon. And the probe delayed the Zealots a bit on the ramp, I think.
Okay, we have a shield battery coming. Where is the second gate?
Oh, he's just gonna block it on. He's probably going to kite the Zealots with the Dragoon. As you can see, he'll have a long time to kite them.
But isn't this misplaced, the shield battery? Why doesn't he put it in the front so he can heal in the front?
Oh yeah, I would like it more in the front, but yeah. So he's gonna probably fight on the ramp to force the fight, so the Zealots don't run by, and then he will go back and use the shield battery.
But look at no! Look at the pro block. The pro block was amazing.
It wasn't the pro block. That Dragoon got stuck.
Yeah, of course.
He needed to press stop on it, and.
But the pro block was quite alright as well. He used it to bottom
that added some more damage after that. But yeah, he has the battery, so I think the reason could be that, like, if there is a battery on the ramp, the other player may consider not even attacking. But if it's hidden behind, then he might fight on the ramp, lose his shields, go in, and then his opponent just heals up. If you know that the battery is there, then you just run by and go for the probes.
That was good though.
It was a decent hold for how low that Dragoon got.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think he got like 1 probe and forced the battery, but he didn't kill any units.
Oh, Cruiser instantly go for the Citadel.
I don't like it.
Nope.
It's too late.
But we saw the 2 games before, Cruiser did not make robotics forever. So
I think he'll just do the Bonif build, so he'll make a 6th Dragoon and a Robo.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, he will.
No.
Wait, let's.
He's getting a Zealot. That means he's going to make a Robo once he has 200 gas.
Will he? Let's see. Oh yeah, there's the robotics. Oh, This is very bad for Raz.
I think he started to mine gas a bit late. Either he started the gas late or he started to mine the gas late. Like this build is very tight and he seemed to lack 50 gas basically. So he compensated for that by making a zealot.
Too many probes are mining gas from Cruiser.
Yeah. But I mean, he's doing 2 gateway version of DTs, so it will be a late nexus. He actually may even just attack with it too.
Oh, but I think that this will be alright for Raz. I think he can hold this.
Yeah, he can hold
and
it.
Then he will.
Oh, he's made a zealot.
Yeah.
He needed a dragoon zero. That made by far because one of those goons is very low.
Yeah, but still he can reinforce quicker, and there will be 2 DTs coming. I think he will be alright, and 1 cannon.
Yeah, he won't die, but it's more about getting good trades. But
let's see.
Yeah, it's an even unit count, but there's no
very
range.
bad.
Is there no range? Oh, there was range, but they just didn't fire. I imagine this game happened on a high turn rate.
Yeah, and look at this.
Yeah. Oh, there is a dragoon reinforcement, so he won't
DT reinforcement is the important thing, I believe.
During this micro observatory started, so we have observers immediately. So the issue here is that Raz can just take an Nexus.
Yeah,
and
Raz. Both Cruiser and Raz will take Nexus.
It will be risky.
I think that Raz is a bit ahead because he doesn't need to pull cannons and
Cruiser
stuff.
got a probe in. This probe is fairly critical.
Yeah.
He saw early enough that his opponent is like in position to take an Nexus, so he can take an Nexus.
Yeah, but still, he needed to go for the cannon, and he went for the forge, the shield battery.
He has Storm started and he's going to make 2 Templars, so he will not die anytime soon. This game may go like really long because we have Citadel immediate for us, so it may be like a DT drop or just DTs. Maybe a third Nexus also.
Yeah.
So Cruiser is blind. Like the weakness of this build is that you are blind. And he's skimping on the cannons. He will not have Storm in time for this attack, and like his army is way weaker. So going for 1 cannon here is quite greedy. You are basically hoping that your opponent will not micro correct against the DTs, which may happen.
But there is Isn't this too much units for Cruiser, and I don't think Raz can bust this, can he?
I mean, you go in, you snipe the cannon immediately, then you start like retreating from melee units and focusing the goons. He didn't have like an observer to kill the DTs, but you saw there were multiple points in time when the goons were vulnerable.
Why is Cruiser just walking in here?
Well, he tries to win time for the second cannon to come in.
Oh yeah.
I think that Rez could end the game here if he microed better.
Yeah.
But the observer wasn't there to see the DTs for a long time. If it was, he probably could kill the DTs before the goons joined up.
This is a DT drop. It's very smart because we don't have a robotics.
Yeah.
Where's the robotics is not even starting. Let's see. No, it's 3 more gates, and he need a cannon in his main.
He'll probably get a cannon in the main.
He need it ASAP.
The thing is here is that we have a robot the natural. I hope he gets a cannon in the main. But
now robotics starting, but it's so late.
Yeah, he needs cannon in the main. But so usually the DT drop is not so great against this DT opening because for the time when the drop can come, the other player can just put the dragoons in his main and try to snipe the shuttle. If not, it forces the DTs to unload far away from the cannon in the main. So, but because of that engagement, Cruiser doesn't have many dragoons.
He sees the cannon in the main, and it will be all right. I think he can just pick it off quite fast because he's going.
It will depend if he can surround the cannon with probes.
Yeah,
and
he can
drill.
drop on it. I think he will drop on it.
But
because he got a C-lot. There's a C-lot.
Oh,
yeah, you
this
can see
do a lot of damage.
Oh
he
no!
Needs to drill. He needs to drill. He's drilling. Oh, it's so close.
One more shot. Oh no!
Ah, he caught it.
Oh, that was so close. It's 4 health left. Everything could have.
must be tilting. I think he cancelled the +1. No, it finished. Okay. So,
I think that could have been the game actually.
Good, great defense. And he can. Oh yeah, no. I mean, he can always clear those with storms. When
that could have been the game.
Yeah. So what usually happens is you have more dragoons in the main to attack the shuttle, so you cannot drop on the cannon. But if you lose half your dragoons, then he almost lost the game there.
Oh, that was 4 health. 4 health. That's sick.
So Cruiser got away with very quick mining on his natural, I think. No, they're about the same mining guess.
But we have the 12 o'clock base up, so this is quite good for Raz, and I think now he needs to gate up and just go for a big macro cycle here.
I don't like the gateway position for Cruiser.
We
the
have
ones below the Nexus.
We have +1 though for
yeah,
Cruiser.
But it's really hard to attack someone on this high ground. His composition is mostly zealots, so I would like to see more Archons from Ras.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Now my wife now my wife just got into the room here. She's very interested in StarCraft. How old are you, man?
One issue for us.
Yeah.
His probe distribution is not ideal.
No.
We have 13 in the main, something like 14 at the natural, and 7 in the third. So yeah, like you could spread like 2 from natural to the main, like 4 to the third.
Yeah. But let's see what's going to happen here. I think Cruz is just going for it. He's at 7 gates against 8, but he's been at 7 a lot longer. And we see some arc
producing while
Yeah.
Raz just made a jump to more gates later. But the timing window is closing and the Archons are morphing. This pure Zealot army is getting weaker. So there are not enough dragoons for Cruiser. He's making more now, so his army is getting more balanced. I think in such fights a lot comes down to the arcs, the positioning and the storms.
Okay, yeah.
The armies are still pretty even because Raz made 3 cannons at the third base.
Yeah.
So probably not pumping consistently from the gates.
I think that one thing that should happen, this attack suck, and not because the attack won't. I want him to wait for the 1-1. The 1-1 is in seconds. Why doesn't he wait?
Yeah. Oh, the storms are great. He killed 2 Templars and a bunch of goons, but it's a really the DTs.
Yeah.
The DT has 4 kills. Okay, it may still be a hold, but
Kurushago is doing a great job here.
Yeah.
And now we see the 1-1. If he had waited, I think he could have crushed him.
I'm not sure, because like an extra gateway round would make this fight much harder for Cruiser. When you're coming from this angle, your opponent has a much better arc, and the more units you have, the bigger the defender's advantage. Because not everything can fit through the choke and stuff like that. So
True.
I think the timing was fine. Maybe, like, ideally he would order the +1 armor faster, but
yeah. But I mean, like 5 seconds more, and he would have won the 1-1.
It was like 20-30, so it's a full gateway round.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
But he's mounting the pressure while he has a Dragoon advantage and he's getting very good trades.
But maybe now we have one storm coming in soon. Okay, more units streaming across the map.
Finished, Zealots. I don't think that Russ will die, but it'll just...
Now Russ actually have a supply lead again.
Trades.
Now Russ is in a supply lead again. I think he's stabilized.
Yes, he has more gateways. Yes, he's stabilized. But he lost quite a bit of units, and behind this Cruiser is taking a third base.
Yeah, I think that
it's a mineral only, and there are pylons blocking a lot of bases for Kurushago.
I think the problem here was that he didn't do a lot of damage. He didn't do any crucial damage on buildings, attack buildings, or even on probes. So I think that's...
but he killed more stuff with less. So
that's of course that's good, but it's not game changing.
Yeah, it's just hard to attack on polypoint. Like if you go from the other direction, you fight up a ramp. If you go through this choke, you go through the choke.
Okay, we see a ninja base taking from Raz, and we also see him taking a fourth. So he's taking fourth and fifth base at the same time. This is very greedy.
Yeah, and he's catching up on upgrades with double forge.
Yeah, but he now is using both of them, and I like that though.
I'm very surprised that Kurushago is going for +2 armor in PvP instead of +2 attack.
Yeah, 9 gate from both of them.
I don't think I ever saw this before, this choice of upgrades in a PvP.
Yeah, Athernum is a bit weirded out by this as well.
Yes, I mean, it's not like Raz has too many zealots. Oh, and we have 5 DTs.
Okay.
That is unique. 4 babes coming from Cruiser, so he will have his third gas. He doesn't have too many probes, but it's alright. His main is mined out, so he will have efficient mining on 3 bases.
They have both have 9 gates. Yeah. So same amount of macro coming out of them, but Cruiser is...
Okay. Actually, Russ has made a lot of zealots, probably because he dumped a lot of gas into DTs. So he's now Russ is the one who is low on dragoons, and I would like to see him control the map with his zealots and run around. Because the advantage that Russ has is he has 5 cannons on his third base and a pylon wall. It is very secure.
Yeah.
Cruiser's base right now are not that airtight, so zealot counterattacks can do something.
He's not using his ninja base now. It's coming into use. Oh, but he cannons it up.
I'm not sure if it's, maybe it's like from a random GT scout. I'm not sure if it's a ninja base or he's just planning to take it and secure the map. This might end up a very long classic polypoid PvP game where neither player could kill the other before they got to secure 3 bases, and now there is no place to attack.
Yeah, and we actually see that we see an extra base coming in here at 6 o'clock from Cruiser.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to speak more. You can speak a bit.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so Cruiser is actually not mining the gas on third base yet, so he's still only on 2 gas. Despite that, his army composition is quite nice. There is a lot of dragoons, 4 templars, and an archon. Raz has recovered his goon count, so he's no longer almost pure zealot. There is an engagement coming in, and Raz is catching some of the units out of position. I don't like this retreat. I think he was fine, but he doesn't have a single High Templar.
Oh, there we see the storm. He had some storms, and they are...
Yeah, those zealots are extremely clumped.
Oh!
But only 1 storm lands on them.
I think that this is very good for Raz, right?
It's fairly even. The engagement started well for us, then it went very well for Cruiser because he got all the
Oh, but now the reinforcement is a huge reinforcement though, and we have no more Templars.
No reinforcements. Oh, it's turning around again. No zealots, only pure dragoon, and Raz is forced to retreat.
This is crazy. This is a crazy game. Where is the micro? cycle. Oh, there's big microcycle coming in here, but I think he slipped
you
a
see,
bit.
but it is polypoid, so the game goes on because there is a high ground.
Yeah, and he slipped a bit on his macro here, Raz.
Yeah.
Now Raz is taking the gas.
We need
starting
to
to mine
see
gas.
some more gateways. We need to see 12 gateways.
What's really interesting is that now he's making a lot of cannons here, cruiser, and then it's very, very hard for Raz to hold his
Yeah, but he
base.
can cannon the high ground if he holds this base.
Yeah, and then he can cannon on the side and deny some mineral mining.
It's possible to have crazy games on polypoid in PvP.
Yeah.
It's so hard to attack.
I thought this would be a very short stream when we saw that JD Cannon wasn't here, but maybe now we will have quite a long one.
Oh, it's a decided match. I guess Raz needs to take this forward, but he does take it now. And I mean the non-hidden one.
Do you see here? What's he upgrading? He's upgrading armor. Plus 3 armor.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh my god.
Isn't that crazy? For plus 3 armor before the plus 2 attack.
Okay, Mr. Kruda, are you in the chat?
Can you explain
your decision for the armor? I never saw that.
I'm not sure if he's still here, but I can just check if he's here. Yeah, he's still here.
I'm impressed by Kruza's macro in the sense that he has 9 gateways, but he hasn't missed a beat. He's producing from them constantly.
Yeah, now he's 10 actually. He made one more.
He spent some money on the cannons, but he has been keeping it really low consistently.
Yeah. Kurushago, we're wondering why you're going for armor upgrade, like plus 3 before plus 2 attack. That's what we're asking. We wonder why you got plus 2 in your PvP, and now we're wondering why you go for plus 3. Okay, this is actually quite bad for Raz because of the base falling here, but he needs to do some damage. What I've seen people do when they see this attack coming is exactly what's due now, because he knows that all the units are out on the map. Now we can just attack.
The thing is, Cruza only sent a few zealots there, so his army wasn't committed. But he had no vision of this move out.
There is still, and you see, Kurushago is actually on more probes, and that means that his army is a bit smaller. But of course, it's only 4.
Raz has a significant bank.
Oh, so look at this! It's a base trade.
Yeah, it's a base race. Yeah, this is going crazy. But there are no High Templars at home for Cruza, but there is a bigger bank and High Templars at home for Raz, so this can be... It looks like the situation favors Raz a bit more, but I'm not sure. Oh my god, Raz was maxed!
Yeah.
Make more units.
Raz was maxed, yeah.
So he couldn't make more units to hold the ramp.
And what will happen is that, what will happen now is that we will have the 7 o'clock base, just a lot of cannons there, so it will be very hard to get into it.
It looks like Raz is going to break through.
Oh, but where is... Oh, no! Look at this! Where is the observer? Does he actually have an observer?
They both have an observer.
I don't see the observer here. Where is it?
Okay, it's a bit above.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. No problem. Yeah. This is very close.
It looks like both players are going to lose their mains. This is crazy.
Yeah, but the problem is...
so the base got denied. Okay, so I think this puts Cruza at an advantage, because he has a crap ton of cannons, and he's going to be able to take the main there.
Oh, and now we see even more cannons coming up from
Cruza.
But
no probes got... he didn't evacuate probes in time, so quite a lot of probes died. Well, we have some going to survive, but it's only 8 probes. It was probably worth it to preemptively run away.
Okay, now he needs to hold... Okay, I think this is going
I
great
would
for Cruiser.
like to see
Cruiser is doing it.
kill 12 o'clock, because
Yeah.
he doesn't need his entire army to defend that insane cannon base. Like, he's not protecting anything there. There is not much point in protecting this high ground. But this 12 is still operational for Raz, and it's keeping him in the game.
Oh, no!
Actually, can you switch to Cruiser's vision? He never scouted it. We have a big engagement.
Yes, very good storms. And he got so many storms because he got the upgrade.
Oh, this is not going great. I think Raz is going to take this fight hands down.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
Oh, but
and
why?
Now,
I don't know why Cruiser did this. Cruiser have the advantage because he got...
I think he expected... Yeah, I think he doesn't know about 12 o'clock. He just...
of course he knows about it, right?
For a second.
Yeah,
he doesn't
knows
know about it.
Oh, no, it doesn't. He doesn't know about it. You're right.
So maybe he thought that his opponent has like 2 gateways. I'm gonna go attack his army or something. Because he knows that top right isn't taken.
Yeah.
Because of the pylons. So maybe he thought he was more ahead than he was.
But Raz is on a very low probe count now. He needs to make
I think we are going to have a really long game because...
yeah, this is not over.
Yes, because Cruiser has the economy and he is not breakable, but he lost his army. So
and we have quite a lot of money from Raz, but just making some cannons.
He's not making probes. He has a supply, but he's not making more probes.
Yeah, but we don't have any gateways, and that's a big problem.
Well, he's going to secure top right, and it's not like Cruiser can do a lot about it because his army is dead.
Yeah, now we actually see the plasma shield upgrade from him.
I would like Raz to send like, I don't know, 3 zealots to go finish killing the main, because we have 4 operational gateways there.
But
I mean only two.
Raz should not attack into this. If Raz attacks, he is dead. He can't attack into this.
He's not gonna attack into this. I do not believe. He may, cast some storms.
Yeah.
Oh, the top right is getting denied. I think that Raz should prioritize taking it.
Yeah, he should because he can't fit all these. He can't fit all these gateways. He needs.
He can cast 2 storms.
Oh no, he's going for it! No! Oh, he didn't commit. Oh,
well,
that was so.
He didn't
lucky.
know how many cannons were behind the cannons.
Yeah.
Now he knows.
But actually, if he could pick the pylons, it's only 3 pylons. But he should not attack.
It's more important to take the top right corner for him, I believe, because there is a roaming zealot force and it's denying him at third base.
Yeah, he needs to take the next base here. And actually, what we see here from Protoss is he got a lot of gateways and everything, I think.
Yeah, he's rebuilding. What I wanted to see from Raz was take the corner.
Yeah.
Make a pylon in front of Cruiser's Nature and make your own 20 cannons there.
Yeah.
And just contain him on 2 bases. I think that would be the winning play, but now it is too late, and the economy for Cruiser is kicking in. And because Rest never killed the Citadel, Cruiser already has Temple Archives and he can spend the gas.
Okay, now we actually see him trying to take the base again here. This is very even though. I'm not sure.
No, I think that Cruiser is very favored right now. The army advantage that Res has is evaporating, and Res didn't produce probes, and the 12 o'clock is actually mined out.
Oh, but the probe count is 30 to 34, so if he...
it's 2 bases against 1 for a while. And by the time the 2 o'clock comes up, Cruiser will have a mineral only.
I think that he could try to hold with a lot of tempers, though. I think that it's great...
Res can make from 3 gateways, so he doesn't have room for gateways right now. He needs to secure like the corner to produce. And the army is mounting for Cruiser.
Cruiser can soon attack.
Yep.
But instead of attacking, he's taking a third instead of really upgrading his. I think he misses a bit of a timing here. Cruiser, I think he should jump on it a bit earlier. Okay, now we see the attack coming. We only have one Templar with one Storm right now. He needs a bit more than that.
Probably not going. Well, it depends. I guess if we wait for Templars, the cannons will finish. There are not too many Dragoons, so it's mostly Zealous, and that's a tight passage with semi-wall and cannons. So he waits too long.
Oh, I don't think he should attack in here. Take more bases instead.
The cannons finished, so yeah, at this point.
He doesn't need to go. He doesn't need to go in here.
Don't go there. Oh no, the Storm. This is like the original Templar from the attack to the next.
Oh, and we see a DT. And there are no observer left. The DT is actually making some great.
Where are the reinforcements?
They're coming, but they are late.
No, not really.
That was a great hold for Brass.
It's such a hard call to make for Cruiser because the only thing that they traded the units, but pretty much the only thing that Res can remake is cannons. He only has 3 gateways.
Yeah, but now he got 1500 gas. Now he's going to make a lot of Templars and storm the living crap out of him.
I think if Cruiser just reinforced, he could break it. Because cannons take a while to build and... Okay.
Okay. This is what I want to see from Cruiser. No. What I want to see from Cruiser is actually doing this. Take bases. Take bases.
He can take bases. Yeah, he cannot break.
I think what we will see from Raz is a storm drop. And that's actually very, very good. Look at the storm drop at if he storm drops at 7 o'clock, that would be tons of probes. That could actually switch the game around.
Yes, they have 3 next side to rebuild, so it's not that bad. It's only 1 Templar in the shuttle, so...
Okay, and we see Raz denying 9 o'clock, and that's very important for him to deny, and it's also denying 6 o'clock.
Yeah, but he's down a base all this time, so if Cruiser... I mean, just look at the supply, the growth of Cruiser is scaling much better. It may turn into a base denial game, so like Cruiser has an opportunity to keep his opponent on 3 bases forever.
I think what...
Okay, that's decent damage.
Oh, yeah. He can drop one more time, but he needs to get him out. He needs to get him out. Oh, no. Don't lose it. Don't lose the shuttle. If he does...
It probably is going to sit there.
No, he's going
wonder
to...
if it cannot be reached.
Stay.
That's such an annoying spot.
Oh, no, it can be reached if he storms.
I love it.
If it storms, it can be reached,
I believe. He can storm it, yeah, he can storm it.
He can't. He doesn't see it. He doesn't see it with the storm. No.
Oh, maybe
he can't.
Click is there.
Yeah, there is.
He may not be able to click there because of the...
Yeah.
But
he's really trying though. Let's not focus
so he's
more
taking
on that.
a 4th base, so he'll keep the economy advantage over his opponent.
Yeah, but now we see Raz going into his next base.
But the way I see it, I don't like this base on the high ground mirror only by Raz.
Yeah, he needs
he can hold it if he moves the Templars and Reavers from his, I guess, from 3 o'clock to the high ground. He has a lot of splash to play defense with. But
and I think that's really what he needs to do. He needs to use Templars for all the time. He has so much Templars, and what he wants actually, he wants Cruiser to attack into him and to storm him from.
This base can get denied for free. Like he cannot hold it, and he's not in a position to hold it. I'm just not sure if Cruiser will attack it.
Yeah.
But this may turn into a split map because the rest sneaked in the 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
And he never took 9,
now
so
it's over.
Cruz is taking it.
Now I think he will just kill the mineral
We have
only.
shuttle speed, so probably will be a lot of errors. And it's gonna get cancelled. Yeah, he could never hold it.
Yeah. Okay, we have storm drops coming in from Raz.
What I would like to see from Cruiser, just a bit of harass with Templars. I don't know, maybe walk up and storm the Templars near the cannons or something like that. Because he has like maxed energy, they're not doing anything. And there are so many cannons that storm drops from him would not be so effective. But actually there is plenty of room to storm drop. Okay, storm drop here and four probes
it's
down.
alright, but not the... Oh! He doesn't unload both of them.
I mean, it's fine. 4 props went down. He could try again after the shield regen, or he could drop the 9. Raz needs to get some probes to the top right. What do we have for upgrades? It's 3-2-1 against 3-2, so pretty even.
Now he's trying to get in again. With the drop, 1 storm. Oh, this is so many storms. 1 more. That was okay though. Now they are the same amount of.
I think he killed 11 with a shuttle and 2 Templars. So, I mean, it's worth it. Certainly worth it.
What is this Stargate for?
Arbiters.
Is he going for Arbiters? Yeah.
Stasis is decent.
Oh no!
Decent, PvP.
He lost the shuttle with 2 Reavers in it.
Oh, that's pretty bad, but I know, not giving it. It's not like he can be attacked anywhere.
But the thing is that what he doesn't want to happen here. Oh, we see actually an Arbiter from Cruiser as well. Now they are having a fight in the chat. Yeah, of course there was Manor Crucial. We think this game is amazing. And when he says ridiculous, he doesn't mean that you are ridiculous in some way. He says the game is interesting. So it's only love here.
Very unusual, yeah. Alright. Okay, I kinda like attempting to just storm some units from Raz, but he backed off.
Yeah.
And, okay, I like that Cruiser is roaming the map. I obviously like the Arbiter tech, but both players are going for it. I kinda wanna see like a cannon campaign by Cruisers outside of that main base.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he has the minerals for it and he's maxed, like just make some 15 cannons there. Then you can leave some units.
But now,
need to keep your army there.
Yeah, I think this game the great thing here is that he doesn't go into him. And that's very good for Cruiser. If he started to attack into this, it could go sour, but he doesn't, so it's quite nice. What's interesting though is that he can't make any Arbiters himself.
I mean, he can kill some Zeus, whatever. I kinda want to see Cruiser either take all the bases, or like add 10 more gateways, or make cannons. I mean, just spending money.
Oh, look at the storm drop here. Now I want him to get into the main of Cruiser here and storm drop him. There we have so many sweet small probes. I think maybe it's 30 probes in there.
Just look at the vision by Raz. He's completely blind. He has no observers whatsoever.
Yeah, he's blind. But he can't do anything. He just wants to max out.
He doesn't know what's in the main. He never checked there.
Yeah.
The one time he dropped there were 2 cannons that almost killed the shuttle. I mean, like protecting the mineral only. So he doesn't know how many cannons are in the main mineral line.
But that would be so sweet, though.
Well, the army is kind of on the intercept path there, so he'll probably keep trying to go between these 2 bases.
I don't know what's actually the plan here for Raz. You need to ask yourself,
maybe
how can
Arbiter and hope for it or something.
Yeah. If he goes for 200.
Yeah, it's kind of possible. Like it can come down to engagements and like how many Archons are in your max, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the one saving grace for him is that Cruiser was a bit slow to take the 5th base, despite having the contain. And Raz is sneaking amino only I kind of allow it because maybe he can just throw down 20 cannons there and secure it for himself. And that would guarantee that Cruiser won't be able to get it. Because at this point it's going to become a split map situation.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would like to see Cruiser just take the last mineral bases on the map and put 15 cannons on each.
Yeah. He can do whatever he wants to. But right now, the problem here is let's see here.
It's a campaign.
Let's see the tremendous amount of storms. He needs to start storming everything right now.
He has a better angle for sure, but
the storms now. Look at Raz storming everything. He got so many storms. Okay, but he's still losing so much. But no, look at the supply plummeting.
This was pretty sick, but look at the top of the Nexus. There are like 15 goons stuck there. He wasn't fighting with his entire army. He had like 15 goons stuck behind the cannons. If he got them out, it would be a great engagement for him.
Now Raz needs to act as fast as possible to get the next base up.
Yeah, I mean he pretty with this because Cruiser, while he had a lot of money, he didn't have a lot of gates.
Yeah, but look at Raz's money right now.
It is safe to say that Raz will get his mineral only.
Yeah. Oh, but now the storms. He doesn't have a lot of. The gas now.
With the stasis. It's pretty important.
He doesn't mine in gas. He only have 2 probes on gas. One. Oh, he needs to put probes back on gas. Look at this from Raz.
I mean, he's missing one in the.
He's missing 2.
And 2 in the top right corner.
Yeah, 2 in the main.
Mining with 3 more.
1 in the natural. And
but
2 in the
overall,
12.
I think Raz got the best out of that engagement. Yes. He could do much better if he didn't have 30 supplies stuck behind cannons. But the thing is, Cruiser had a great amount of resources banked.
Yeah, but what my point is that
the thing that only may not be secured.
Yeah, my point was that he got this great job because of all the Templars, but if he doesn't mine gas, he can't rebuild the Templars. That is the core thing in this.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure. Cruiser spent his bank and remake faster, but Raz is not too much behind, and it's still a polypoid high ground.
Yeah.
Even with an army advantage, it's really hard to break.
And what we actually see here is that he got so much more minerals left in his main and natural. It's almost mined out for Cruiser, so Cruiser doesn't have a lot actually.
Well, he can take more bases whenever he wants.
No, he can't do
Raz is he can. Raz is sneaking the cannons.
Yeah, and now we have 55 probes to 40.
I don't like this. I don't like the sneak expansion to the Cruiser's nature. I mean, just check how much minerals are there.
Yeah.
He's spending more to secure them than he can mine from that, or the same amount. Right. I guess there is 2k gas, but what if it dies? So
okay, now we need. Okay.
Oh, I understand why Cruiser is attacking here, but it's so hard to break this.
But let's see if he can get some nice.
Well, it looks like he's going to break it.
Yeah, he is.
He has too much, and the stasis was amazing.
I can't believe. How did he make the stasis? I don't even see an arbiter.
No, he had. So he had one and it died, I guess. But he cannot crash further. He cannot break the actual natural. I think Cruiser needs to be patient and content with denying the another base, basically.
That was a very good attack from him to deny that.
I don't think that Cruiser could possibly lose from here. The arbiter for us has spent the energy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, oh my god, he's making 3 cannons there, but there is almost no minerals on that base. It's like 6 cannons on the Nexus. Oh no. It's a net loss, I think.
I think we have around 700 minerals to mine, so it's a net loss.
The most right mineral has 500, but that's like, so imagine each mineral patch is like a cannon, and the big one is the Nexus. So he's only going to get the gas, and that's if he gets to mine it. I think pretty much Rez may keep trying to get the mineral only, and even if he gets that eventually, that will be the last basically possible get.
But
I don't think he can secure the...
I think he can do it if he mines gas. What he wants right now is to do what he did in the first attack and just get a lot of gas and make Archon temper. That's amazing if he do that. But right now we still see only one probe mining gas in the main, only two in the 12 o'clock, only two in the what do you call that, like 2 o'clock, and in the 3 o'clock we have a right amount, and now we actually see him start to get gas from the 5 o'clock. But a lot of tempers is the only way I can see him win. Is just
I don't think he can win ever. I think he at the best he can get a draw.
I'm just okay. I'm just
thinking
he
about. He could try to go for a draw, like with a good defense.
Yeah.
But a win might be probably too difficult.
Oh, what if this is a draw, man?
I mean, it could happen. PvPs probably draw. Like this type of PvP has a higher chance of a draw than the TVTs. So
Sudden Life is here now. This is the last game, Scarfs, so sorry about that. You were a bit late.
Okay, this engagement has started well from Ras, a good status.
So many
storms, a good angle.
great storms.
This is like a great engagement.
Yeah, look at the supply.
Showcasing 3 good storms, but late to the party. And Cruiser has the reinforcements from below, and he's winning the fight again. He just has too much stuff. I think that this engagement control was as good as you probably could get.
Do you know
one
interesting thing that was, if Raz did this better, he could have won, because there is no observer from Cruiser here.
Oh my god, well, he will escape with the status units, and he traded again, so like he prevents the next base from getting up. And I guess you could say that it's important that Cruisers, the 2 cannot up. The 3 bases, the bottom left, all mined out, so Cruisers is on 2 bases, but the basis of Raz is also on 2 bases. So
it's actually on 3 bases.
Oh yeah, on 3 bases. Sorry, I missed the middle one. Raz would need some insanely great engagements to even simply take the middle only.
Scarfs is pointing out that they could just make a Dark Archon to counter the Arbiters?
Arbiters, Storms, the Reavers, basically. Dark Archons is how you get a draw in a PvP. But Raz doesn't have the breathing room to get the Dark Archons right now. No gas, and he's spending his all for splash damage. I think if Raz takes like the middle only, and he sees that all the bases from Cruiser are secure, like too many cannons, no possibility to move out, no other base to take, then I can imagine he will start making Dark Archons and just go for a draw.
I still think that he needed to mine the gas, so he needs more Templars. He really do. And there is look at this. There is no Templars whatsoever in the army of Cruiser right now. There are no splash. There's only 1 Archon, and that's the only splash damage.
But like his opponent is Zealot, man.
Yeah, but I'm trying to make this interesting, man. I know that Cruiser will win, but I'm trying to.
Having more splash damage against Zealot would be amazing, but even just when you have so many Zealots, like Zealot won't be pure Zealot.
Okay, let's see here what will happen.
There is a lot of Templars from Ras, so he kinda can storm the goons. Is
Yeah.
he going for a Rico or something?
No.
This looks like a Rico position.
Yeah. But you need to have the Arbiter somewhere else if you're going for that. Oh, look at this. If you just go forward and goes for the spell
We have
over
a
that.
Dark Hunter, yeah.
Yeah, you could have everything there.
I'm not sure what Cruiser is trying to go for going to the bottom, because really he only can attack this one base. Everything else is unbreakable. And it's better to go from the left, I think, than from the bottom. Oh, it depends on where the Raz is in position.
You know when you
so
play...
Raz managed to max. Raz managed
Yeah.
to max out, so that means it's likely he's going to secure the middle only.
You know when you play chess, you can offer... You can raise your hand to your opponent and offer a draw. Remis, it's called. Remis. Or Remy, yeah. And you can just offer that and say, do you want
Oh,
a draw?
no, Rez is moving out.
He should not.
This is so risky and there is no purpose in this.
Okay, now we will see the engage
Oh,
happen.
he baited Cruiser into the choke point, but the problem is that he's
Oh, but
has
look
a lot of zealots.
at look at this. This
Oh
is so
my God.
great from Raz.
Cruiser's zealots are not attacking.
Raz is doing a great job here. Will this be the turning point of the game? It can't be, right?
Oh my God. We had like 30 zealots on move command from Cruiser.
This is a big supply lead. Now we need to pick the mineral only as fast as possible and secure that. We don't have a lot of... Yes, he will just pick up that. And if he secures that, I think this game has just turned everything on.
I mean, that was a pretty terrible place to engage for Cruiser, and he had no splash. And the worst part was the zealots were not attacking. Like, if they were simply attacking, I think he would still trade at least evenly. But
I
oh my
still...
God. So he's killing this base.
Yeah, and he will take that as... He needs to
this
take it as
base
soon
is
as
actually
possible.
not so great. It doesn't have too many minerals either, because
True,
Cruiser was mining from it for a while.
And now he needs to defend his mineral only as fast as possible.
On the other side, but that one... Oh, is Cruiser dead? Is Cruiser actually legitimately dead?
I'm not totally sure.
He
Oh,
has a large bank still.
yeah, he just...
I don't think you can go for the Nexus here. You're
I don't like
trading
it.
zealots
He
for
kills
the
that.
base that
But he will rebuild automatically so
he
fast.
can do long distance mine it at this point. He has the probes.
Yeah,
He doesn't even need to rebuild it. He's mined out. Oh my God, Rez is mined out. He's taking the bottom base, but he's mined out. And Cruiser is going to mine out very soon, but he still has a bank and he still has fairly healthy 9 o'clock.
Okay.
This base is going to die, but it didn't have much left either. And then, Cruz is distant mining his base.
Yeah, both of this
Raz
is mining
trying
the
to
same
take.
base.
This is going crazy.
Which has the better upgrades?
I think Res may have an advantage now, actually.
No.
Because
I'm not totally sure.
Because that Miro only is full. It's a full base. Yeah, that Miro only is actually a full base, and Cruiser. Well, he has an army advantage. He's main guy. Oh my God. Rez shouldn't fight. He needs to defend the last base.
Now he needs to storm the living shit out of this base. Okay, now we can. But what's happening here? Where is the storms? Oh, look at the amount of storms!
Yeah, but he's fighting 40 supply down. He didn't need to fight there. He could retreat to his base.
Yeah, but he needed to kill the observer. I think that would have been so important.
He may lose his Mino only now because he took this fight. All he needed to do was defend it forever, because it's the only healthy Mino count based on the map. Like the 3 bases that Cruiser can mine from probably have less minerals than this one base. And now he can spend his bank and try to bust it.
And now
if
he will
bust it, then...
Yeah, he needs to survive here, and he will...
Oh,
look
the
at that.
stasis! This is a clutch stasis. Oh my god!
Yeah, but there's more units
He needs
coming
to
in.
fight
He
with
needs.
the probes.
Where's the Why doesn't he use the reinforcements? He needs to use the reinforcements. I think he's dead.
Oh, they're stuck.
Cruiser
This
did
base
it.
is dead.
Cruiser
And
did
that's
it.
all of his probes as well. Okay, I think. Yeah, I don't think the rest can ever take it again.
No,
That fight
now
when
it's
he
over.
was like 70 supply down
Yeah,
was pretty much the troll.
I think he could have held this attack if he went back.
Yeah, if he went back and like stormed on the retreat, so I mean he could hold it if he was in a good position, even
Yes.
with less units. But as played, I think right now it may take a while for Cruiser to actually like I don't know get a river to bust these cannons. Like
The
he shouldn't
DT is
attack
just-
like carelessly because he has very little minerals. Oh,
But he
my-
got the 9 o'clock. But this is not a lot
Oh,
of minerals.
he's mining this last base with his probes.
Yeah,
Oh,
but that will
and
be
the
stormed.
Xeno
That can
army.
be stormed from the high ground over and over again.
Oh yeah, that's true. He can storm it, and he's going to.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Next time
But
they
he
go
can
there.
put high temperatures.
Oh, look at this! He attacks. He goes for it.
Well, he has enough, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. One, and there is not enough Templars.
Yeah. Cruiser has done it.
Yes. So close.
We still don't have Templar energy for us. I would love to see him
Yeah.
get Templar energy as this game.
But look at
Could be the difference.
Yeah, look at this for the assimilator here. It's 3,224 in the main for Raz. If all that was Templars, he would have won the game. I think he could have won the
It's
game.
extremely close game. Yeah.
I think he could have won the game if that was in Templars, but he didn't use enough probes there. This is so weird.
Templar energy in PvP. Well,
It's not that
it's
important.
nice to have because I mean, especially if you play defensive, the faster storm is not as great as in PvZ, but it's still nice, and it lets you have less Templars, more Archons. Like if the situation is such as this polypoid split map where neither player can actually attack properly,
Yeah, I
then
think
you don't
in
want
this
to have
type
too
of
many Templars. You can make Archons.
in this type of game, of course, you really
Yeah.
needed it in this type of game. But I can just ask you one more question, CRVT.
Yeah, sure.
The interceptor upgrade, how important is that if you go for carriers?
Oh, that one. I mean, you can get it, but do you really want to play the broken unit with the upgrade?
Yeah, it's not fair. That's why you're not doing it. Okay, we see a long distance
Totally.
fighting here for Raz. He will not give up here yet.
No, there is a Templar above the Nexus. If it lives for 33 more seconds, then he can cast a storm. That's about it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's long distance mining from the bottom, but that was found.
This is a sick game, isn't it?
Well, it's a nice deciding match for the group, like that's for sure.
Yeah. And maybe it was quite good for us that JD Conan didn't show up, because we would have been here forever if he showed up.
Perhaps. Or maybe it would be like a few later
Oh,
on
GG!
buys.
GG.
Alright, GG's caught and Cruiser takes it.
So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sorry that you can see the name on this. We told you that Scarves would be here, but he didn't show, so we had a non-show there for Scarves. So I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, but still, do you know what we have for Scarves? I do. We have... Oh, Ariado is not right. Okay, let's see here. So what we actually got for you, ladies and gentlemen, is the money for getting Scarves a green screen. So Scarves need to send me his address, and then I will fix that for him. So that will be nice if he will send me that. So can you hear that? We need to get that. So let's see here. This is what happened today. We said, yeah, the goal has been reached, Scoffs. So you will get a green screen from me. So this is what we saw today. We saw Kurushago versus JD Kunin, and we did not because JD Kunin didn't show. Then we saw Ariado versus Raz, and Raz won the first game, but then Ariado came back, winning 2 games. And then we had Kurushago versus Ariado, and Ariado actually smashed him 2-0. And then we had an amazing last game series here, Raz versus Kurushago. So yeah, very, very nice games today. So yeah. What do you think about this evening?
Yeah, it was awesome. I think the 2 favorites advanced, but as you could see, the series between Raz and Kurushago was extremely close. It could go either way, and it's always nice to cast such series.
Yeah. Yeah, this could have gone a different way. It really could. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see in the schedule, I will cast on Sunday next time. So I cast every Sunday, every Monday, and every Tuesday. Oh, sorry, Thursday. On Sundays, I cast my own game, so that's just a single cast, and maybe not the highest, what do you call it? The highest quality of the game. It's me playing, and I'm not that great. If you instead wants to watch some high quality games, you should go in for the BSL. That's on Thursdays, that we've seen today, and we have BVCL, and that's quite high quality as well, and that will be on Mondays. So please follow me and follow my schedule here, and there have been a lot of things going on. And one more thing is that I have a Discord channel, and we had a suggestion today from CRVT. He wants us to go for a cast where we put in some great things that if you are stuff's happened, like replay crashes, or I don't know what's happened, we can have a list of things. We need to drink a bit, so it will be more of a drunken cast. And if you want to see that, you can just go for my Discord and tell me about what things to do for that, or stuff like that. And I also have a YouTube page, and if you want to, you can go in and subscribe for my YouTube channel. And that's just because of I can't, because I'm not a partner, I can't save all my videos on Twitch right now. I need to have 75 viewers as a standard, but I don't really get that far yet. So I hope I will in some time, but I'm not really there yet. So if you want to help me with that, come watch my shit more times. And right now I will just say thanks a lot for CRVT. I'm trying to get like a co-caster, a bit of a co-caster team. So if you're interested in co-casting, just DM me and tell me. I really would like to try it. It's very good if you are a great player, because then you will know more shit than I do. I really try to be a great caster, but as you can see, CRVT got the first hand stuff. He knows a bit about the game that I don't. So please try to get in here. Okay, right now I will just say thank you, and let's see if we should raid someone. Do you have an idea?
Alright, who's...
Yeah, maybe Oxurg is online.
Oxurg, I'm not sure.
Isn't it?
I'm gonna say Radley again, just because you didn't didn't rate him last time. Yeah, actually Oxurg, I think he's live, so...
Yeah, Oxurg is live. Let's go for Oxurg.
I know you're biased for Zork players. You're always rating Zork players.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, but let's take Radley then.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, he's...
I mean, you know, you love unorthodox plays.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I had a show match with Radley, actually, but it didn't turn out well for him. He lost 7-2 to Oxurg.
Yep.
Isn't it crazy what they start to do on Twitch with the tub shit that's going on?
I don't have an opinion.
No, that was my friend telling me that they started to do that. I think it's crazy. I think they just should get rid of that on a platform that serious as Twitch. But that's my opinion. Okay, so let's go raid Radley. Thank you everyone for tuning in. See you next time. Bye bye.
All right, see ya, folks.
Yeah, thank you for today, and I will get in touch with you later. See you. Bye bye.